well, is everyone here?
Yeah. Does
All
seem
right.
so.
Roger Dodger.
I believe
Right.
so.
Well, welcome. Let's see. I just wanted to say a few things before we started. First of all, I added the rule that Josh, I think, posted. Excuse you.
Oh, interpose.
Yeah, interpose. Yep. I added that to the combat rules. So it's in that document. If anyone wants to do that, it's a
jump
reaction.
in front of somebody, but take damage. That's crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're next to someone, if someone's within 5 feet of you, and there's an attacker also within 5 feet of you who attacks that other person, you can use your reaction to you shield them with your jump in front of the blow, basically, and then but it's a crit on you, but then the other person doesn't take any damage. So
Pretty cool.
So if you're trying to save someone, you take a lot of damage, but it could be good. All right, so
Keep valuable artifacts away from warlocks.
Yeah.
Stone priests.
And that being said, if anyone I'm definitely not great at this myself either, but if anybody ever wants to do anything that's not necessarily...
What are your rules on multi-classing?
You can multi-class, yeah. I'm fine with it.
My only question is, next level I might be picking up a feat. What would you say the damage dice is on a playing card?
On a playing card? I mean...
Can we just
dart, maybe?
Deck
yeah, like a dart. I think that's a D4.
So 1d4, I can take that.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say a playing card. If you're proficient with it, I suppose.
I'm going to pick up Tavern Brawlers, so the goal is to be proficient with everything.
For sure. Yeah. Then hell yeah, you can definitely.
I was thinking you were going to be
it kind of
Twisted
gets
Fate.
to be trouble when you start to go, okay, I want to pick up this and use it as a weapon. What's the damage dice?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll find things. Definitely, playing card would be dart. But whenever you want to do that, we'll just find something in the player's handbook that is somewhat
Technically
relatable.
Speaking, I'm already proficient with cards.
I'm not sure that's what they mean.
I know.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, that's cool. That can be a D4. But anyway, so I just wanted to let you know I added that rule, and then as far as the planning forum goes, I was kind of prodding you guys because at the end of last session I wasn't sure if you're actually even going back to Red Larch, but so I was kind of interested to know where I should spend my prepping energy, but I don't ever feel like that's necessary for you guys to use that, and let me know your schemes. I was
No problem.
Oh, we're definitely going to go back to Red Larch, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so does somebody want to do a recap of last session?
I did it last time.
I
I'll go ahead and
can't
get it this
remember that well.
Essentially, we had just recently taken care of Elag, as far as knocking him out goes, and then we took Malika with us into the quarry, which turned out to be a bit more than a quarry underneath it, a bit of a cavern situation there. And Artemis used his disguising abilities to mimic Elag, and we attempted a very, very crafty ruse, which honestly ended up with a lot of dead bunks and almost a dead dragonborn and the apparent cult leader fleeing away. And we crawled our ways out of there. We informed the constable of the situation, took our unconscious real Elag out to a cave a few miles out of town, interrogated him a little bit, got some more info on the situation with the Delvers and the other cult leaders in town, and summarily executed him.
Great. All right, so you guys, if I recall, you all went to sleep and were beginning at the next morning. You guys kind of wake up in this cave outside of town. It's a beautiful, clear day. What would you like to do?
Get naked.
Well, if that's how we're starting the day, okay.
All right, let's assess what kind of resources we have to use to get back into that quarry.
We have a bird. I hold up my bird.
I like birds. That's good.
We're all fresh with a good night's rest.
We know that there are at least two entrances into the compound. One at the north quarry, which we already went through, and one at the south quarry that we haven't explored yet. We know who the other cult leaders are. They don't know that Elak's dead, but we have someone who can impersonate Elak.
Yeah.
And I'm also
but
good with the
they
disguise
also
kit.
Yeah, they also saw like Elak shoot Eldritch Blast at people. So take that for what it's worth.
Probably not a good idea to go in as Elak a second time.
Now, either they're going to assume it's an imposter, or they're going to assume Elak's turned on him. Either way, it's not good for us.
Who do you suppose you should go in then as?
Well, if you were to just go in as cultist A, I could certainly disguise myself or one of us to be a prisoner. I think we could take our favorite pickler, who might know too much, as a prisoner.
We could get in there, but I mean, to what end?
Find this power source.
We find the cult leader who ran from us last time.
Oh, yes, Larrock.
Right. And when two of us find him, what happens then?
Kill everyone and the heroes of the day.
Right. So what I'm hearing is John and somebody else wants to volunteer for that job. Alternatively, and this is just a crazy idea, maybe we can try and get some of those cultists out of their hidey hole.
How would we get them out?
Yeah, buttons are broken. This is fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh, feels good, man.
Buttonless game.
Uh-oh.
And I just checked all the things. Their numbers are still right on there.
I don't know. Mine works fine.
You cheated.
crazy.
Don't worry, I still have my
Vicious
divine
Mockery
fury.
works, but my attack weapons don't.
Yeah, my attack weapons are all fucked.
Oh, yeah. Spells work.
So it's just. Let me try the NPCs. That's no good.
My weapons
Gonna
are
have
fucked.
to hand roll dice.
Oh, I got a 20
Good start,
again for the third time.
Again.
Oh.
Let's do.
Great.
Oh,
Well,
See,
hey,
those
you
ones
got it
made
out of
for
the
all
way.
those 20s.
You got it out of the way.
No, that's
Yeah,
just
works
the
for me.
president.
Yeah, that's just setting the precedent for tonight.
see if I
So I
can
guess
find
it-
out what's going on. Nope.
It's just. I think it's just the weapon attacks, like that section of the character sheet, because NPCs look like they're working.
Mm.
Oh god,
Right.
I'm gonna roll terrible.
Okay. Then
Oh, don't worry, Eric's rolling bad too. We're good.
so then let's see. Plus.
I guess we could just. I mean, trying to think of how we could. It's just gonna be.
That would be an attack for me.
Okay. Add a space to everything. On the names, and it fixes it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like between like the number and the plus sign.
No.
stuff, you mean?
Like
Mine's called
an
a great
actual
axe, no
name.
rage. I put a space
Yeah.
at the end. It works. It
Just
just
gotta-
for
just
some
add
reason
it. Maybe edit it or something.
So
Yeah,
like
that seems
I have
to
a
make it work.
yeah. Just put like my bite attack. I just put a space after bite. It works.
Interesting. Well, good find. Well done.
Science.
That is
I
some
would have never solved
primo
that.
bug testing there.
Don't worry, guys.
We're beta
know what I'm
testers.
doing.
Wow. Yeah. I'm gonna give you inspiration.
And warranted too, because that would have been real annoying.
Yeah, you just saved the day there. That is great, for sure.
I figured if you edited it just once, it went like reset. So I tried, and it worked.
Nice, great. All right. Well, now that we are back in the business here, so you guys were just talking about your schemes.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just? So you're just gonna right now head back to Red Larch to start.
Sneakily.
Well, we're definitely heading back. Yeah, sneakily.
You doing anything to old
Wait.
Elak's corpse there?
Could we like just go eventually find Grund and get that necklace off him? You know, the one that attracts arrows. I have some ideas of people I'd like to give it to.
I like that idea.
We could possibly go pick that up and give it to enemies, and then just hide around corners and shoot arrows.
It's a good idea. I don't know how applicable it'll be here, but yeah, I mean, there's no harm in doing it.
I'd like to find Larok to
Yeah.
try and talk to him.
Maybe we should just go down there and attack him.
I like both
could,
of
but
these
we'd be-
plans.
We could do that. We'd be running in blind and
Not
into
head first,
people who know
though.
that we're coming.
But we killed a lot of them, right?
There could always
True.
be more.
Maybe.
We know for a fact that there are more because we saw some as we were leaving. So there's at least one more kung fu fighter down there.
The problem
Well, we don't
is
know what
that
we saw.
We killed a number of them, but we don't know the maximum number to know how many that we actually willed off. We may have
Wait
killed
a
3
minute.
out of 30 or 3 out of 10.
So we know who in town is a cult leader from our discussion with Eli.
Let's get them.
Yeah.
We could just go into town and just confront get the constable, get his posse ready, and then just kind of go through the town. Just kind
I
of
like this. Let's get a mob, get some torches, some pitchforks. I like where this is going.
Take back
I like this
the
idea.
town?
We go straight to the leaders.
Yeah, let's go. Or how about this? There's 2 cult leaders. We can go get the cult, or you guys go get the constable. I'll go check on Wayward and keep an eye on him so he doesn't run, because he has an entrance to the tunnels there. So if we do a posse thing, he might try and duck down there. And we'll see how it goes.
Very well.
I like this plan.
Mm-hmm.
Very direct.
Angry mob. Yeah? Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Does it bother anybody that we've killed like over a dozen people, and I don't think anybody in town's mentioned it?
That is odd.
Red Lodge isn't that big.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
But it's only been a day, right?
True. Okay.
Besides, we don't talk to people here.
This is true. I'm just wondering how many people in town possibly know Kung Fu.
Well, what we could do is we could start asking around about if anyone's mysteriously disappeared as well.
Isn't the main
That's a good
objective to save the people coming here
Correct.
Well, yeah.
from danger?
yes.
The problem
We could
with
ask around for people who haven't returned home, and we could
Well,
link together
yeah,
missing pieces of who's connected to.
The
Mhm.
problem with like asking about people going missing is that probably a lot of them might be trailed back to us with a little monk killing adventure down there.
Just keep instead of asking around, just keep your ears open, because if over a dozen people in town just suddenly disappear, even for a day, you'd think there'll be people talking about it.
I don't think they make that many milk cartons.
Yeah, especially if they're people who apparently also have time to learn martial arts. You get what I'm saying here? Something's weird. Unless they're growing these guys out of the ground. Now, hell, they might be doing that.
Yeah, that might be a possibility. I mean, some of
Odd
those
people.
How do you grow a human?
You start with a ghost.
Magic, darling.
Okay, this is ridiculous. Ghosts.
When a
Well, when a
mommy and a
human loves
daddy
another human.
love each other very much. That's the long way around.
Well, let's go back to town.
To town.
Insert walking. Insert
Okay,
Eric.
great. Yeah, so you
Smash
walking
cut.
back to town, and what are you doing with Elak's corpse? You just leaving it there?
Mm-hmm.
Shallow grave.
We could burn it.
Cool. A
I
little
dug it
shallow
in the
grave.
morning.
Yeah,
Yeah, we fertilize here, so.
great. All right, so you head back to town, and it's a quick journey. Nothing eventful happens. You're just kind of walking. It's pretty early in the morning. You get into town, into Red Large, and as you enter, you're quickly recognized by anybody who's kind of standing on the street, and you catch any eyes that you may catch, you see are just full of terror as they see you.
I immediately smile and wave.
I join in the smiling and waving. I add in a little whistle also.
That's this.
You see as like a ripple through the crowd in front of you as this whisper spreads through town, and the streets just begin to empty as you walk through them.
We better find the constable.
A little lady goes
I
running
smell.
away. El Diablo! Yeah.
I raise my armpit and I just start smelling it, see if they smell or something.
You probably smell pretty bad.
Uh,
I would assume. I don't know.
yeah, I would
Hey,
assume
our
also.
bath time adventure was what, only a day, 2 ago?
We were also in a pile of mud, killing a lot of people after that
Yeah,
a couple of times.
And we just
I
slept in the
forgot.
wilderness.
I wasn't. Yeah.
I just took a bath in the pond last night. I don't know about you guys.
Well,
I just douse
I
myself.
have magic. I just cleaned myself with that.
there you go. So you guys heading to Harburg's, the constable?
I'm going to peel off to Wailvers.
Don't get in trouble.
Okay, yeah,
now,
well,
Ernest.
Splitting the party. Let's do it.
Is yeah. So Wailvers is number. Let me look in. I think it's 7.
I think it's
where that
I think
is.
it's 7 or 16.
Let me just check real quick.
I'm gonna go straight to the
Oh
constable.
yeah, it might be
I'm
16.
worried about his life.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
going with Payless on this one.
That's what
If
I
the
noticed.
little town is this kind of antsy, something might have happened to him.
Yeah.
Give me
I'm
one
gonna
second.
go with the majority of people.
Should we let's give Artemis one of our sending stones so that
He already has one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I've already
just-
got one.
Okay, just double checking.
I have the other one.
Perfect.
So as you are walking through the town, yeah, it is 16. You were right. You are walking, and as you get to the crossroads, and again, as I mentioned, the streets are kind of clearing out as you see. By the time you get to the crossroads, the rumor's already gotten, and they've cleared out in front of you. As you start to split up, you see from the constable's place, him and his posse come walking out to greet you. The constable is flanked by 8 burly guards, and he does not look happy to see you.
I'm gonna immediately say, "Yep, this is gonna go well, guys."
What seems to be the trouble, officer?
Well, Muliko's body was found in the quarry this morning.
Ooh,
I'll bury
Maliko.
Maliko.
Who?
who's that?
Monaco?
Jesus Christ.
The Prince of Monaco.
I hit them both upside the head with the cane.
Throwback.
Now's
No,
not the time for running gags.
Listen, you can tell he's not.
Himself?
No, he's not. he's like kind of looking around a lot, and as he's approached you, the
Mhm.
people stopped emptying out and have like turned around and are watching this encounter. Kind of looks around him and he says, "Listen, I just need you to come with me and answer some questions." There's
Do
a
we
lot
notice
of
these people?
Very
Are
well.
they?
make a perception check, Palouse.
Why am I talking? Oh, there you go. Perfect.
You kind of look around and you might recognize a few faces from town, since you've been here for a few days.
What are their
but
demeanors?
the-
Are they like?
They're very curious. People are, definitely just scared,
Okay.
but curious. But you do recognize one face that stands out to you, which is the man who you accosted on the
Oh.
street.
Mhm.
And the second your eyes
Mhm.
lock with his, he darts off.
Oh, I chase him.
I will follow as well.
Oh, I
we
chase
should
him.
not be running from
Oh,
the
darling,
authorities when we're. Oh,
and it all comes breaking down.
oh no!
I know that man.
All right, so he's like running kind of towards the east of town, and he just starts booking. And as you flee after him, all of the
Going very fast.
townsfolk,
I get on my all fours. I'm booking it.
Run 90 feet every 6 seconds. Let's go.
yeah. So
I think I run like 80.
people kind of jump out of the way, and Harburg says, "Hey, stop!" And you catch up to him pretty quick, as he's just like running away. And all right, what do you do when you catch him?
I jump on him. I grapple him.
I will help him do so, and I will try and trip him.
Okay. Yeah, so the two of you, so Palouse, make a athletics check at advantage.
Oh.
Yeah, no problem. You just grab onto him, tackle him to the ground.
You're the one.
Says, "Oh, get off me." Says, "Help, please."
I didn't think this all the way through, guys.
At
Now
this
that you've
moment,
caught him?
I will do something really cool and speak a command word, and then no noise will come out of this whole situation.
Okay. Yeah, so you, your dagger lets off this aura that surrounds you and Palouse. And, let me look at can you hear other people? I'm pretty sure.
No,
that
it cuts
you're
off.
there.
Sound
You
goes
can't
it
in
cuts
or
off.
out.
Okay,
We're
yeah,
out,
so-
yeah.
So you,
They're deaf,
so
too.
everything just goes silent for the three of you.
Okay.
For John, Palouse, and this man. And John, you kind of glance back and see that the constable has like run up to you and is just screaming, and has drawn his sword, and the guards are like
I
starting
put
to
my
surround
hand to
you.
my ear.
What do you know of the Delvers?
And I just start yelling, "What?" with my hand to my ear.
Yeah, as you do, there's just no sound
Oh, darn.
issues from your lips.
Okay,
There's,
I run. to
there's
the
subtitles in Imascari. Nobody reads it.
Okay, I run after the constable, and I'm just yelling at him to trust us. He's not a wild animal. He has a good reason. Just trust us.
I just start yelling at the guy who just grabbed me, like, "Who are the Delvers? Are you a believer? Who are the cult leaders?" You know, like I'm just like saying all this shit.
Yeah.
And nothing comes out. So
Yeah.
Well,
So first, Sablin, make a persuasion check at disadvantage. As it's just like chaos. There is so much going on, and you're just kind of yelling in his ear, and he's backing away from you and kind of brandishing his sword towards you as well. The constable is. And he says, "What the hell is going on?"
We saw
Man,
that man trailing us before that whole fiasco with the cultists. He has some connection to them. We just need to get more information. Trust us on this.
I'm
He says,
so
"All right,
sorry.
everybody come back to the butcher shop."
I'm inclined to agree with the constable here.
Right now. We're all going back. Can you and Pelusi points to you, grabbing him. Are you paying
Can I
attention
hear him?
at all?
Well, yeah.
John, have you turned off your
Yeah.
I'm just really confused because I don't understand why I can't talk.
Yeah.
So, just kind of like,
at the
I'm
at the
still,
very
like, I
end,
turned off the spell, but I'm still pantomiming
Yeah.
as if it was going.
So Palouse, at the end of your like tirade, berating this man, the very end, like the last syllable of the last word, you hear, and like your voice comes back, and then you hear this yelling of Harbrook behind you saying, "To the butcher shop now!"
Darling, grab him. Let's go.
okay, I listen to Agony. I get up, but I'm still holding on to the guy,
Yeah,
and I follow wherever they're going.
so he starts saying like, "Let me go, let me go," and
No.
Harbrook says, "No, you too, Bar Goostras. You're coming with us."
Ooh, Mr. Barman, where would you go if we let you go? Do you want to tell us about your friends?
I suspect he will.
Silent and indignant.
That's where we're heading back that way. Sabellin is positioning himself between Palus and the constable, and as many as the guards as he can.
Okay. Yeah, so the guards are kind of constable's leading the way, and there's a few guards with him and some flanking all of you. And they lead you to the over to the constable's butcher shop, and he takes you into the room where he conducts his business, and he kind of lets you all in, and it tells a few of his guards to stand watch outside, and a couple of them come in with him. He says, "All right, let's head down to the smokehouse. I have a table down there, and we'll get this all sorted out."
How big is your goddamn smokehouse?
It's pretty big. It's a big smokehouse.
Apparently.
It's a nice room to... There's like a smokehouse section of a little basement area, really, is what it is. But this is besides the point. Let's go downstairs.
You know, my favorite part of this entire place is that they won't notice the bloodstains from the interrogation.
Yeah, how about we actually just stay right here instead of going into the smokehouse? Let's just stay right here and talk.
Specifically to, like, looking at him as a way to intimidate him. Prisoner, mostly.
Yeah, make a... Oh, you're saying this to the prisoner.
The old man.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's looking pretty unhappy and scared. And Harbrook says, "That's fine. That's fine." And you can tell that he's kind of nervous as well, as he knows how strong you guys are. And he says, "Listen, I'll be honest with you. I believe that you are all have good intentions, but Maliko was found killed. I know that you had headed over there. Yeah, she was found brutalized in the quarry. They found her body this morning.
This was explained to you.
I was pretty sure we told you about that.
We did.
Yes, I know.
Public relations.
Listen, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on me.
You know, I heard you must always have a public and private.
Where's Elak, by the way?
Elak is in a secure. Elak is in a secure place.
Very secure.
He's not going anywhere.
Make a deception check.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Hello.
Whoa.
It was a low DC anyway, but he is not. Yeah, he trusts you, and he says,
"The fool."
Says, "All right."
He tells us that he'll tell his wife and kids that he's all right.
I wish you would have brought him back, because I think that would have helped our case here. You know, people have known that me and Elak have a feud between us, and me letting somehow word got out that I let you leave. I let you take him. And then when they found Maliko's body, I'm under a lot of pressure right now. And listen, I'm gonna...
That thought occurred.
Where's this pressure coming from?
From the council, mostly. I mean, they're the ones who communicate with me, but from everywhere, really. But I need here's what I ask you to do. Stay here. Talk to me. Let's sort everything you know. My wife, Jay Lessa, has been doing some research. I think she has some information that might help. But the council is going to hold a meeting tonight and decide what to do with you. So let's spend the day and muster as much evidence as we can. But your guys, I can't have you walking around in my town right now.
I have a feeling no matter what evidence
That's a shame,
we
Constable.
find with the council.
No, Constable, what if you were to take us into custody and then a group of people that didn't look like us were to leave your office shortly afterwards?
All looking like Elak Dorn.
Yeah, you know, you guys are pretty. Your disguises were pretty impressive last time.
Elak left town to go meet up with his 4 other twins. We call them the Elak 5.
The Elax.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that plan, but
They have a rock band. But,
we could try to.
How in the hell would you guys disguise me? Let's be real here.
And me, and most of us.
and yeah, the 3 and the lady with 2-foot horns. Yeah,
exactly.
So no, we can disguise you as like a wolf.
I could be like a
Hey,
lion or
With the
something.
right hair and makeup.
Oh, the
Is
circus
it time
thing!
for the circus?
It's the circus!
Did the circus come to town?
This is not the time for the circus plan. We agreed the circus plan is on the back burner.
Can I get I want to get a group persuasion check. So everybody make a persuasion check. I want to see how much the constable's going along with this shit.
Oh shit.
Oh my.
All right, it's average. He says, "You guys, why don't I do the planning? Feel like you guys have caused a lot of trouble in this town."
What about him?
He looks over at Bar Gustras and says, "How's he involved with this?"
Okay, seriously, who the fuck names their kid that?
Wait, so what's the name again?
It's Babo Bada Bamusa.
That sounds like a demon name. I am using one of my divine senses to detect celestials, undead. Fit me. Doing it right now.
Okay, yeah. You see, you focus,
That's the coolest name I've ever heard one.
yeah, you don't sense anything. You're good. He's good.
Is it a
That was
family
sh-
name?
Oh my god.
Is he like
goes, "No."
Junior the Third?
Bar Gustras
Makusa.
says,
Yeah.
"No,
Okay.
it's
Anyway,
Bar Gustras. Leave me alone. I don't know why they have me here.
Who's they?
You. I don't know why you have me here."
I saw
Don't know
you.
of it?
I asked you where you were going, and you were tipping off
Maliko.
Maliko.
Oh, darling.
There you go.
He goes, "Listen, Constable, I was just walking through town one day. This man thing assaulted me, and now he's doing it again. And I don't know what his deal is. I don't know why he keeps assaulting me like this."
I saw your face.
"Yeah, I have a face. So what?"
You were doing something with it.
The constable says, all right. I think we need
Agony,
to let this
you
man
want to translate here?
No, it's more entertaining this way.
He goes, all right. I
He's
apologize.
suspicious.
No! We can't let him leave!
Do you just let any stalkers go free? We have been stalked by this man, and I am frankly uncomfortable.
Question him!
I mean, I really sounds like you just assaulted this man twice, and I don't understand.
Who are the Delvers?
He
Darling.
looks over at Agony, and he says, "Can you please help me here?"
Palouse, calm down.
I will not calm down. I will only get more angry.
You shut your trap. Now, this man, what he's trying to say, is suspect of being with the cultists. So, maybe we could ask him some questions.
All right, make a persuasion check, Agony, for this specifically. He says, "All right." Shit. I hope you guys are right. Oh man, I'm gonna be fucked if you guys are the bad guys. You know that? Shit. All right.
Well, then you'll be fine.
But I heard Elak. I saw him. I know that you're at least partly being true, and I definitely have my suspicions about him and his cohorts.
Elak
All right.
cares nothing for the town.
Don't you have a piece of paper? Artemis? I guess that was just about the town council. That wasn't anything.
We have the only evidence we really have is just like ramblings about Delvers and Believers. It's not actually any hard evidence, you know.
So,
Wait, what if we take him to the quarry? What if we take you to the quarry?
Oh.
Let us show you.
that's where the tomb is, yeah? Well, okay, I could be agreeable to that. But first, let's talk to my wife. She's been poring over the letters that you found, all of the documents that were at Elak's place. And, well, let's just go. She's up in the front building. I'll go grab her and bring her back. Just hold on tight.
Very well.
And he heads out.
And there's guards in here too?
Yeah, there's just like 2 guards at the door, and then the rest you saw like stayed behind and stationed outside.
Can I like loom over one of them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Make an intimidation check. Yeah, he's pretty scared. I mean, it's he's not like shaking in his boots, and he's like standing strong, but you're definitely making him uneasy. He's kind of like giving you a side eye a little bit.
Hey, John, illusions. How big can you make them? I'm just sort of like whispering to him.
Puts his hands out about 5 feet wide, about 5 feet tall.
Okay.
All right, so just in a minute, Harburg returns with a woman, a black woman in flowing purple dress. She says, well, look at this implausible bunch.
It is a pleasure to meet you, darling.
Branding, good branding.
Look on one of the promos.
My husband's told me all about you. I'd like to say it's a pleasure to meet you. I think it is. But I'm not sure yet. I hope you can prove it is.
No offense taken, darling.
I whisper to Artemis, she's part of the cult.
So, let's get to business. I was looking over the documents you found at Elak's place, and it was a lot of business stuff, a lot of business transactions and such, but I found a few things that were interesting. I found some like financial records of a company founded by Elak Dornan, Alberi Maliko, Wayward,
Ilmeth Wayward, and
Ilmeth
LaRuth.
Wayward, and no, she
No.
she says no, it was Gaelker.
Gale.
Who's
The
that?
other-
Gay liquors.
As in the bar?
Have you been to
gays.
Gailkers? Yeah, exactly. It's a barber actually. But
Was that where we slept at?
No.
It was
We went
it was
there
the
one time.
it was a bar
Marlon
that
drove-
we went to get
Marlon
info.
drove Gailker. Yeah, it's a barber shop. Although it's kind of like there's a bar there. People hang out.
Okay.
It's like a
they
The
drink
women-
and get a haircut. I mean, that sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
welcome
and
city and all
your bartender is also your hairdresser.
Perfect. So he's drunk and he's cutting.
it's a
Drunk
it's
people
a
with
great
razors.
place.
This
No, he
obviously
doesn't.
safe.
And there's a little bit of hair in every drink.
Anyway,
Literal hair of the dog.
Oh, God. Lovely.
That's just
he just
special.
pets too.
Well, anyway, let's get back on track here. So I found a document of these four creating a business. The business, I found other documents of this business trying to acquire Mandiver's poultry shop.
mm-hmm.
I found other documents that were rock samples taken from beneath Mandiver's poultry shop that showed very valuable ore that was found there.
So is this evidence enough to say who killed the chickens?
That's what I'm thinking. I think that the chickens may be more important than when we first thought.
How does
See, guys,
how does
I told you this was going to be the most important part of the entire case.
how did
And the pickles.
how did Sir Cluckers react to such words?
He's just, being quiet in his bag.
Okay. I go check on him. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's just
Or her.
clucking around. Yeah, she's clucking around in there.
Of course. Don't want to misgender her.
Yeah.
Make an animal handling check.
Perfect.
Ay, ay, ay.
Just how
Yeah,
I
as
want it.
you
Par for the
open,
course.
she just kind of gives out like a loud squawk, and everybody looks over at you really weird.
I just kind of do a little shrug, and then like the Seinfeld theme goes on.
Oh, perfect. All right, so she's so Jay Lessa now looks back at you and says, after kind of shrugging off this moment, she says, "I also found letters, and it sounds like you've already seen a lot of this, about two groups, one called the Believers and one called the Delvers."
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
unfortunately, he had crossed out any names associated in these letters, but I did get a sense that the Believers somehow worshipped the Delvers,
Mhm.
and
Revered.
that they too were looking for a new location and trying to expand, and they were talk of growing the tomb, so expanding the tomb. So I think these two things might be
mention
connected.
Of anything about a power source to the south?
Of magical
No.
properties.
No, it was more talk about riches,
Mm-hmm.
and
Typical.
yeah, there was nothing. I got the sense that whoever these Believers are, they're associated with this effort to purchase Mandiver's shop.
Why don't you
Get at
question
the-
this man?
Well, I just read these last night, and now you're here. But yes, my husband is going to go over there today, over to Gaelker's and Waylver's. So
So
I think
you're
that was
saying we can gather the council, which I think you already said they were going to gather tonight anyway, and hold them for questioning.
Yeah, I mean, the council is going to question, they're going to meet tonight about what to do about this. And the most likely scenario, unless we change it, is that you are all going to be outlawed from Red Larch.
Not a problem.
I think they would probably kill you if they thought that they could, but they don't think
So,
that Harbuck would do that, and he knows better.
I'm gonna look over at Artemis and go, what if Elak were to suddenly show up at the council meeting?
That's
and
exactly
start
what, that's
voicing...
exactly what I was thinking. This is a very interesting idea. Yeah, he just shows up, having turned
turns
traitor.
himself in.
Oh no! Starts giving out names with his brand new band of adventuring pals.
What would you be able to do with that if Elak happened to show up at the council meeting and started telling everyone exactly what they were responsible for?
Would we be missing a member?
Not if we have a 5-foot copy of Artemis sitting in a chair somewhere. I look over at John. And besides, I mean,
5 foot. How tall are you, Artemis?
I'm 5'8". You know, it's not. What are they going to pull out a tape measure? It'll be fine.
Also, if you do it right, you just shrink the dimensions down slightly so it looks like he's at a distance.
There you go.
Is that Artemis guy smaller than everyone? No, I think he's just farther away.
Exactly, perspective.
What? Okay.
Well,
yeah, I just took off my platform shoes or something. Yeah, there you go.
I'll let you talk to Harburg about that. Because that's not really I just help him with the investigation side of things sometimes, but really I tend to the butcher shop here, so I'll let him help you. And he says,
guys, let me talk to him. He loves me.
That's just a word you could use.
Go ahead, darling.
Constable.
Yes.
So we have an idea. How would you feel if Elak were to turn himself in at the council meeting and help, kind of give away all the crimes that his group are responsible for?
Yeah, I don't know. You guys, this is all a little bit above my head, to be honest. I mean, I will tell you that what I'm going to do is to investigate and question Wayward and Gaelicer. What you guys do is up to you. But the one thing I can't have is I can't have you openly walking around town.
We'll be under the town.
I could change the color of my dress.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, I'll tell you what I could do for you is I could help sneak you out, watch for you. If you head straight out the back of this building and head west, you could basically avoid the town and come around to Maliko's. I would be interested to see this tomb that you've mentioned. But again, we have to be very careful not to be seen. But we have to do something because the meeting's tonight. So, I mean, what you guys do at the meeting, I think we need to first figure out what we're going to do before the meeting.
Collect all the townspeople and get them to show up at the meeting.
I have a bad feeling about this meeting.
There is one thing I'll say too, is that
Either we're going to save the day or we're going to destroy the town.
Or both.
I will say
save
too,
a destroyed town.
It's somewhat bad timing as Limora is not here. She's away in Waterdeep right now.
Who?
Limora, I think I might have mentioned her to you. She is a priestess at the All Faith Shrine.
Right.
She's one of the members of the council who most definitely is not part of whatever this tomfoolery is.
Sounds about right. She's in Waterdeep?
Yeah. She should be back within a few days, I think. She left about... She should be back soon, but she's not here now, so that will be at least one friend on the council that we won't have.
Yeah, hang on here.
Did you guys find out? I know you had suspicions that the council was involved. Did you find out who on the council?
Yes.
Didn't we just get the names?
Yeah, Wayward and LaRuth.
Okay. Well,
Beyond Elac and Malika, of course.
Yeah, guys, with the priestess gone, that puts them at 2-2 on that council.
With
Not if we kill them.
cultists and non-cultists.
Yeah, or at the very least, cultists and people who we are pretty sure aren't cultists.
And, well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
I don't know. Endrith is kind of...
I'm not good at math. Does that mean we're gonna tie,
Yes, darling.
no matter what?
Yes.
Well, not if we have our own Elac.
I would love to see the faces of Wayward and LaRuth if all this is true, and Elac comes out and wants to set you free. That would be pretty hilarious.
Pretty hilarious. Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest,
It
all
would
these-
almost be implausible.
Highly implausible.
We might be able to convince you to come.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get out of town, again, I can help you.
We could
but-
stay here.
I just need to. I need to be sure that you're not going to be walking around town. I just made a whole scene about bringing you in here. My livelihood is on the line here.
Understandable.
It's to the quarry then.
So, you want to show me this tomb?
Yes.
Sure.
What time of day is it right now?
It's morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so we got time to mess around out there before the meeting tonight.
Yeah. All right. So, he's already actually had Baragustras has been locked up in the cellar. And he says, why don't we? I think the best thing would be for us to try and sneak around town. I think if we walk through town, we'll definitely be spotted.
I already made my dress white.
They'll never recognize you, dear.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to try and disguise yourselves and walk through town? They better be damn good disguises, or
I'll look
else I
for
think
like
we should try and...
a rug or some kind of cloth.
We should probably just go around.
So, I pull out my disguise kit, Mark 1, which is basically just one of those Groucho Marx sunglasses with the little mustache.
As he sees you all preparing these disguises, Harburg says, "I think we should sneak around."
I agree, Constable.
Okay, I'll lead the way. And he speaks with one of his guards for a moment and kind of lets him know what's going on, and says, "You all stay here. I'm going to leave with them, and we'll be back. We'll be back shortly." And the guard says, "Are you sure? I don't know if I trust these guys." And he says, "It's okay. I trust them."
It's not
And
to
he-
trust.
I'll wink at the guard.
He blushes.
Can I do can I do an insight check on these guards real quick?
Yeah, I mean, you could do one on the one who
Yeah.
just spoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks very suspicious of you, and it's nothing more though than the suspicion and like fear that you saw in all the townspeople as you walked into town.
Okay.
Is he the one who was
Okay.
mad at me or scared of me? I mean,
You were looking over him?
Yeah, sure. It was the same guy.
okay.
So Harbrook leads you out of his through the back door out of his
Wait,
house.
can I get his name?
Yeah. You ask him his name?
Yeah, what's your name?
The name's Rolf. Rolf Bentley.
Good. Now we know.
What's it to you? What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
He goes, fucking dog.
Just be happy Rolfie didn't mark his territory.
I shake Rolf's hand and it himself. I'm Sibellin. It's good to meet you.
We don't
he
have time for this.
begrudgingly shakes your hand. And Harbrook says, all right, come on. Let's get a move on.
Oy.
Hi, Constable. We are on our way.
So he leads you out back, and you are all kind of sneaking around, and he's walking in ahead and kind of making sure and ushering you along as the coast is clear. Let's get a group stealth check. I'll also do
boy.
Harbrook here.
Money, 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 money!
Hey.
Oh, it's not bad. I'm just a little rowdy right now.
I also made my dress dark green.
What's the average of that?
Camo dress.
All right. Yeah. So you guys are. There are like a few times that people see Harbrook, and he just like puts his hand up, and you all kind of wait, and he is greets some people as you guys cross the street to move north of town. But you make it around, and nobody approaches you. You're not sure if anybody caught sight of you, but and Ryan, when I do group checks, actually, I'm mostly looking for like successes versus failures.
Oh, okay. It's
So I
like
kinda
the,
like-
that's the Matt Mercer way. Yeah.
Yeah, because the average, like, I just can't do it that fast.
That's fine.
I just kind of do like, all right, how many? Like, I just kind of try and get a feel for it. It's very imprecise, but
That's fine.
just so you know,
I don't know. In my mind, we just did a Pink Panther behind the guy's back, sneak.
yeah, like in general, everyone was pretty sneaky.
Mhm.
There's definitely like a few times where Palouse would step on a twig and everyone would be like, "Oh fuck," and be quiet real quick. And the
Not
constable
doing our
wasn't.
own sneaking music as we're going.
But you guys make it around town. So now you're like on the crest of the back of the quarry up north,
Dun, 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 dun.
and you lead them. You guys are just heading straight into the quarry and into the trapdoor.
Is there
Yeah.
anyone in the quarry right now, or is it just abandoned?
That's a good question. I guess as you walk around,
It's like a police scene. I mean, come on.
yeah, there are not there's not anybody working. It's completely empty.
I think this
Is
is
that-
what they would call a miner's holiday.
And there are like no, never mind.
No, the owner's
Yeah.
dead. I mean, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They at least
no
get a
one-
day off.
No one's here to pay. No one's here to. No, it's not even taking a day off. Honestly, they're the type of workers who go, "No one's here to pay us. Why the fuck are we gonna show up to
Yeah,
work?"
yeah, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. So so you guys sneak around and make it into the quarry and into the trapdoor. And you go down into the tomb. And I will
Okay,
bring
let's
you...
stop right here because this is where it broke down last time.
So you're all, if you remember, it's like a pitch black tomb.
Ah.
And I'm going to bring you to it. So you walk down. Is anybody making a light or anything?
I'll turn on a drift globe.
Okay,
Drifty.
great. I'll put that on the map. And Harbert comes down. He's kind of admiring this globe of light. And so you all kind of get down and you're in the tomb. Or in the, like, long... You remember, you had to walk a couple minutes down
Now that we have you alone,
corridor.
you die.
Oh, God!
Just kidding.
I should... He's like, he's terrified.
Good one, darling.
Gosh, shit. You guys are real assholes, you know that?
Yes, they are.
Is this the same way we went before?
Yeah, this is the same way you entered before.
Okay, so it's just south.
I'm gonna stealth ahead like I do.
Okay. Harbor says, all right. This is... He was, like, surprised when you showed him the trap door. And,
Told you we weren't lying.
Now hold on here.
Wait.
This is exactly what happened. I cannot stretch. Hold your horses. I got this rat, and I'll pull out Orpheus in rat form.
Okay.
Imps can change. So I'm going to turn it into a rat,
Yep.
and I'll let we'll let little Scathers here scamper ahead and scout out for us.
When did you get a rat?
I picked it up. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He seems like a nice rat.
Perfectly
Wait,
fine rat.
Stop.
Well, I don't know. It's
moving.
kind of dumb.
All right. There's the
Truth be
rat.
told, I've had smarter rats, better rats. Ain't that right, rat?
Sabellan tries to go like
He's
at the
the
rat,
rat.
and tell like, "Oh, you're not a dumb rat. You're a fine rat."
He looks hungry.
Yeah, the rat is just like scurrying around and is not letting you pet him. Like every time you reach down, it just kind of like scurries out of your grasp, Sablin. You can make a dex check if you're like really trying.
Yeah, leave
Oh, yeah, I'm
Socrates
trying to-
alone. It's fine.
You swear
Socrates
you,
is that what it is?
Socrates,
see-
yeah.
I'm
I swear you see the
Socrates.
rat flip you
I'm
off.
gonna pet that rat.
Let me. Fuck.
It's not Plato's.
You like both of you like at one point you like graze his tail, but he's pretty quick.
Yes.
He's a pretty quick little rat.
I give him a little wave as he runs off.
This rat gets worse and worse. Anyway, I'm going to send the rat up ahead.
Okay.
And I'll attune my senses to him so I can see. I can now see what he sees, and he sees in darkness just fine.
Yep. All right. I am. All right. You should be able to move him now. Do you see the rat on the?
Okay, cool.
Can you move it?
Let me see. Let me zoom in here so I can actually see my token.
It's right in front of
Oh, there he is.
Sablin.
Yeah, I see him now. Yeah,
Little tiny guy.
Yep.
Great.
that's fine.
And you should be able to see. Well, I guess you could all see. But... Well, maybe. Yeah, I feel like I've had different accents both times that Imp has talked.
Just do it New York City accent next time. Great.
That's great. A Georgian accent and a New York City accent interacting together.
All right, so the Imp is running along next to John.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have him like scout out and try and find Larak, find his army of cultists that he probably has down here.
Okay, so you send him. I'll move him for you here. You send him ahead, and he runs.
And agony is and someone's walking you by your hand down the hallway.
Yes.
So he runs down into this hallway, or into this cavern, and there it seems to be empty. There's still the door there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the passage down at the south of the cavern, where but he listens and you don't hear the sounds of work that you heard before coming from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I guess I'll call him back.
Okay. Yeah, he just comes running back to you.
Good boy, Socrates. Okay, seriously, who? Not funny. Somebody help me out.
Yeah, like as your consciousness comes back to you, like, hey, what the fuck?
Okay, who was holding my hand?
The
Seriously?
constable
Okay, you know what?
pushed you.
Goddamn Harbert.
Says, oh god damn it, let's get to business here, you fucking clowns.
Anyway,
There's only
it's
one
clear
clown
up
in the
ahead.
party.
He's way. Who the fuck was who?
Well, are you
Agony
gonna show me
in the
this
future.
thing or what?
Agony, in the future, make sure Harbert doesn't push me down anymore.
Oh, of course, darling. I'll
Thank
keep
you.
a close eye on him.
I hate cops.
Are we moving forward? How long are we standing here? Like,
It's just been a minute or two. Like it's yeah, because you well, actually, I guess if you guys were like,
Police is getting impatient.
it's not. It doesn't take that long for the rat to like run down and then run back.
Mhm.
What did your rat find, Artemis?
Nothing, except it's real quiet down there. Too quiet.
Yeah, the door that you guys had opened before was shut. If I didn't specify that.
They turned off the gas.
There could be more traps.
Albrecht says, "All right, let's see this thing, huh?" So you guys all head down. You guys can just go down to the cavern. There, as John and the rat have already walked down here, there was no traps on the way. So you're in the cavern, and there you get down there, and there's the door that you had the battle out front of. All the corpses have been. There is still like some blood and such, but all the corpses have been taken away. There's like no. Besides the gore that was left behind, there's no corpses or anything else.
Minor illusions. Totally not there anymore.
Oh yeah, that illusion
Yes, the large piece of rock is gone.
Gone. Gone it is.
Do you still believe we can be the bad guys now?
Well, I just see a door with a lot of blood in front of it.
Yeah, to be fair, this isn't evidence of anything. Except somebody's got a big mole problem.
They have a secret area. I mean, come on.
Pay no attention to the dot circle.
No, I mean, listen, I'm on your side. There was just a trapdoor in Maliko's quarry. That's pretty suspicious. I'll give you that. But this is not enough to prove anything to the council. That's all I'm worried about.
Fuck the council. We could just kill him.
You definitely should not do that.
I said we could go down that path that they came out of last time we were here.
The southern one?
No more the east one, the one where they all
Oh,
those
okay.
monks stream
It
out
was-
of.
Oh, that's right.
It was
the door.
Oh yeah, the door. Okay.
Should we check for traps on the door?
Why don't we just send Socrates then?
Yeah, he can scurry right under there.
He's scary under the door?
Yeah, probably.
He can't.
can-
It's
Really?
yeah, it's like a solid like rock
Okay.
door.
Crack it
Okay.
open enough,
Yeah.
though. We can investigate it, crack it open. and
Yeah,
let
you
him
could.
in.
You could.
All
you
I
could-
technically need is the size of a dime.
Yeah, you pushed it open before.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, then in that case, he can definitely make it through.
Yeah, okay.
Because that's
Yeah,
right. Because he's got magical abilities that allow him to do that.
You turn into
no,
a
well,
goddamn
no-
caterpillar.
He can turn into a rat. Like he's an actual rat, and rats can go through like a dime.
Oh
I
yeah,
know,
that's
but
right.
it can
'cause they
also shapeshift into like
yeah.
a caterpillar too, if you want it.
Oh, that's right. He can turn into a spider. Yeah. So there you go.
All right, so he
We'll be
he
here all
makes
day
it
if he stays
one way
like
or
that,
another.
Yeah.
He makes it through there,
Mhm.
squeezes through, and
Make sure you go invisible too, pal.
goes invisible. I'll put him on the other side of the door for you.
Okay.
Invisible rat.
I cannot actually see what the rat sees. Or like on the screen, he doesn't illuminate anything for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They make it illuminate for everybody.
I don't know why that doesn't. I thought that I did that, but maybe I can't do that with NPCs for you.
Just
You
give
have
him
to
some.
use has sight and make it representative of his
Oh
character.
yeah. Maybe it doesn't have. Oh yeah, there we go. That's why.
Just
There,
make
I
him
was-
a torch.
I see.
Did that do it? Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay, Socrates.
what is what is let me look up real quick a rat's. Well, no, this isn't gonna. Never mind. It's not gonna be significant. So a few, like maybe 15 feet into the hallway,
Mhm.
and you see as like through the rat's eyes as around all around him, just illuminates, and this crazy like sigil on the floor lights up, and a giant explosion.
Twice in 2 days.
Oh no!
I'm never gonna hear the end of this one.
So make a dex save with the rat. You should be able to- you could just do a.
God
I love
damn
it.
you, Eric.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Okay, come on, pal. Okay,
Hey, I
let's
thought this
see.
was gonna get the whole party, but just get your familiars. Not that bad.
Not for,
That's
except
a
for me. Hey, 17.
All right, she's gonna take half of that.
Only half. That's okay.
11.
That kills him. It
And-
kills him again for the
Yeah.
same amount of damage. He
So-
only has 10.
So
Well, actually, never mind. Imps do have that whole. If
Oh wait, hang on.
it's
Wait
an
a
imp,
minute.
if it's an explosion, he's immune to fire damage.
Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, what type of damage?
I think it is. Let me look. It's a glyph of warding. So let me check real quick.
It depends on the spell you use in it. But if it's like
Well,
an
there's like an
explosion and
explosive-
fire damage, I'm pretty sure the imp would be immune to the fire.
Yeah, as long as it's fire and poison, he's actually
Explosive
fine.
runes. Yeah, so I get to choose. I'll say, you know what? Huh,
Makes sense
I
with
should
fire.
have chosen. I didn't choose this before. It makes
You
sense.
just
to
said
fire.
explosion.
Well, it is an explosion.
Explosions tend to be hot.
Yeah, fuck it. Well, let's just roll a. I'm gonna roll a D2. Sorry, I should have specified this in my notes, but so 1.
Well, hang on. How about I just burn a luck point for it, and it's fire?
Fair enough.
That seem fair? There
Yeah,
you go.
fair enough. All right, perfect. I love it. So this explosive rune goes off, and like the whole hallway, and all of you kind of see as like flames like burst out of the cracks in the door, and
The villain gestures at the constable and gestures at the door with the explosion that's happening behind, and just gestures back to him.
there you go.
There you go. Telepathically, I say, okay, that one was not on me. You're fine. Let's keep going. I don't want to hear one damn thing.
So as you're kind of like occupying his head, he goes, "You son of a bitch!"
Oh, come on.
All right, let's
Fine.
carry on.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm down here.
All telepathic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
God
their minds are
damn
both in this rat right now. So so you're you kind of carry along, keep going down, and as you reach this part, you see in front of you, from like the rest, as far as you can see in front of you through the hallway, and it's pitch black. You know, the rat can see a little bit in front of him, but they're like all these cages that are crashed, like strewn about everywhere, that fill pretty much the whole space of the pathway in front of you, and they have like chains that attach them to the ceiling, So it looks like they've been dropped from the ceiling, and they've all been kind of like disheveled to block the path. And this was not
Okay.
here when you guys.
Mhm.
You think that they probably were hanging up high when you came in before.
And they're just trying to barricade now.
Yeah, exactly. But you do see. Make a investigation check. And this is with your
Got
stats, not the rats.
Thank God. 9.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you walk down and you just see the barricade in front of you, and the spot that you're stopped, there's just 2 statues on either side. You guys saw these before. They were the dwarven statues.
Okay, yeah. So I'll relay all of this to everybody because I can still speak as Artemis. I see cages and dwarven statues.
I see sky.
But you haven't touched the vapor.
Yeah. So, other than that, still no cultists. Onward, rat.
So you want the rat to sneak like through the cages? Yeah, that's easy.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Easy enough. Yeah. So he sneaks through the cages, and
Okay, seriously, guys, there's like a billion cages in here.
yeah,
Jesus.
there's a lot. It's a long hallway full of
What
cages.
the hell? What the fuck do you need so many cages for? Actually, that's terrifying. What do they need so many cages for?
Chicken.
That's the building
Maybe
that
they're
turns to Harbrook, and as yes, cages. You hear him?
This is the KFC.
Maybe they're gonna take the town.
You
This
do
is
notice
the first KFC plant.
you did notice that the cages were like attached by chains to the ceiling. You think they were probably traps that were here before that have now just been used as a barricade instead.
Okay, that works.
So-
Is that a door at the far end?
Yep. So the far end is another door, and this is where you saw like the light was shining through last time you were here, and you kind of spoke through this door with that person.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and this is where they all came flooding out of. So would you like to squeeze through?
Yeah, sure.
So you squeeze through, and it's difficult. They've barricaded this door as well. There's like a bunch of random shit piled up
Well, they're definitely scared of us.
in front of this door. And it's just a empty room. There's a large stone like obelisk in the center of the room.
Okay. Here, cultist.
Yeah, cultists.
Yeah, you see there's a inscription on the rock that says "Displease not the Delvers."
Yeah, fuck it. Keep going. Fuck the Delvers. Let's see. I go up here.
So,
Okay,
yeah, you're,
square
so you're just
room.
scurrying around. There is a door
Yeah.
at the opposite side from where you entered.
Mm-hmm.
So this little rat's just scurrying around.
Yeah, at this point, I think we should probably just go ahead and move up and start clearing some of these cages or something, because eventually I think there is a limit to this thing. Yeah, it's like 100 feet, so we're gonna have to move up at some point.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm way past that right now.
Yeah. Well, we'll say this part happened once it started moving through the cages.
Fair
You
enough,
guys
fair enough.
all let me open the door for you. So you open the door, no problem, and move in to the hallway. As you let's see who's got the highest. John, are you entering this passageway with everyone?
John, are you alive?
Yeah, sorry.
So you're walking through with everyone, I assume. So you see, as you kind of approach these 2 statues, you do notice that there's like gaps around the edges of them, as if there might be some hollow space behind them, and they might be able to move.
This is Perfect opportunity to have that rat see what's in there.
Radicate, return.
All right, so the rat comes back. And which one do you want to go in? The north or the south?
Well, Artemis will always choose the south.
Okay. Goes down into the southern, sneaks through one of these cracks in the southern door.
Okay.
And it's just another dark passageway that comes to a bend at the end of it. As you come around the corner, you find there's just a small stone bench with a hole in it, covering a pit, and it smells like shit.
Okay.
It's a toilet.
Yeah. Yes.
It's a
okay.
poop stool.
Gotcha. North. Nope, nothing that way. I stopped and I'm like, hang on.
I smell something south of here.
Telepathically. So, which one of us was the idiot again, Em? Mm-hmm. Okay, going north now. And you owe me. There might have been cultists down there.
Come out wherever you are.
All right, so you head into the north one.
Mm-hmm. Cultist, key this.
Again, make an investigation check.
Ugh. Okay. I'm so great at these. 12.
Yep. Yeah. So you notice there's like a little tripwire in the hallway that's like right behind the statue.
Oh,
Bite
it. How about somebody shoot it or something like that? I'm pretty sure this one won't blow up.
Is it connected to the door? Or is it in the hallway?
Is it like going across the hallway, or is it?
So as you look, it kind of goes, like spreads across the hallway, like behind where the door is, and then there's it actually it leads out of the out of this little hallway into the main hallway that you're all standing in. And as you look up, you don't see anything inside of this room.
Maybe there's a secret entrance in there somewhere.
Maybe. Yeah. So can the rat get past the tripwire? Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
All right. So he's gonna continue forward.
Yep.
All right. So, what was the name of this rat?
Socrates.
Socrates.
Just call him
right.
Orpheus. Yeah.
Just call him Platos.
So Socrates goes running down.
But no, you referenced the movie Willard, so
you can see it as I'm moving it, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
You can see where I'm going. Okay, great. So yeah, Socrates comes running around.
Call him Aristotle.
Comes down into this open room.
There we go.
Where he sees corpses littering the ground.
Cultist-looking corpses? 5? Or how many corpses?
You do see the cultists here.
Okay.
Amongst other, like plainly dressed. Folks.
So it's not just the cultists. It's like more than just them.
Yeah, it's more. There's a lot of corpses in here.
Okay.
The cultists are like piled on top of many others.
I can take care of the tripwire, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, we need to take Harburg out of the way and show him this.
And make a perception check, Artemis.
Okay.
Yes.
11.
So you just see these corpses, and you do notice, that there are exactly the amount that you had killed before, and then you also hear like some speaking coming from some noises coming from beyond on the other side.
Oh.
There's
Oh,
another
is
passage
there-
beyond on the other side of this room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, now I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, rats. Actually, hang on, check the distance here. Yeah, we probably need to move in there now.
Is the door open?
Yeah, so you just opening the door?
John, are you good at opening doors that are trapped?
I have a decent skill at doing so. I have the tools for it as well.
Then by all means, somebody move me away.
So yeah, make a thieves tools check. All right, easy enough. You like have some of these long scissors that you squeeze through the gap and cut the tripwire, and you kind of like found where it came out and put something on it to prevent it from tripping, and push open the door, and nothing happens. No traps go off.
And you say the constable should see what's on the other side of this, yes?
Oh yes.
And then I
Oh,
say
yeah?
we should have him lead the way.
I think
Say
say Bill will go in
wait.
front. I'll go and lead him in front in case anything.
Well, the rat has already seen in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can kind of sense this in your periphery, Artemis, that Socrates is now like munching on one of the dead dead cultist bodies.
Yeah, go crazy, kid. I don't care. Do you actually eat? We'll talk about this.
I like the flavor.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me.
No judgments. Everybody has the thing. I like oysters. You like human flesh. It's fine. Luce does it, and he's fine.
What? I didn't hear that, did I? Because you're
No.
talking telepathically.
No.
It's telepathically. All right, so y'all come in.
What is going on here?
Oh, food.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Harvard
I'm
goes,
gonna
"Oh
look at
God."
I'm gonna look at the constable and go, "Do you recognize any of these?"
Agony, can I eat these?
1 second, darling.
Yeah, he starts looking through the corpses, and he doesn't seem to recognize any of the cultists that are like on top. But as he starts to look deeper into the pile, he says, "Oh my goodness, is that Mr. Baldwin? Oh no,
Mr.
Constable.
and Leomer?
Constable, maybe keep your voice down, because we kind of have, cultists in the next room.
Oh shit." With that, everybody make a stealth check. As
Oh boy.
Artemis kind of shushes everyone as you walk into the room.
What? It's not bad.
Do one for the constable as well.
Not too terrible. Okay. It's pretty
You
bad.
constable.
Yeah.
Yeah, the constable definitely like made a little noise before you
he's talking.
shushed him.
He farted.
Should the rat make a stealth check? Try and balance it out.
Can the orb,
fine.
the glowing orb, make a stealth check?
Oh yeah, god
Shifty,
damn it!
save
that
us.
too.
Shifty, you've got us right.
Just the fucking blinding ass light coming from the hallway. Does that need a stealth check?
Good point. You're not looking through the rat's eyes anymore, correct?
Okay.
You're,
Yeah. I'll turn it off.
no problem.
Mhm.
I'll turn it off. There you go.
There we go.
So, All right, so you are kind of standing around here, and the constable says, "Well, shit. This is definitely some good evidence here."
That means don't eat them, darling. Sorry.
Don't know. Maybe we should carry up some of these bodies? I feel like that might not be a good idea. They'll have no idea where we got them from. What's our next move?
Well, I think maybe we should add some bodies to the pile, then figure that out.
Are you volunteering?
No, I'm talking about the people in the other room, jackass.
What?
Right. People in the other room that you didn't tell us about.
You did.
Hey,
It's the
I
billion
prepare.
subjects.
I get my
not
axe
paying
out.
attention.
Yeah, he kind of told y'all to be quiet as you walked into the room because of the people in the next room.
I take out my axe and I position myself against this wall.
Great. As you're all congregated in here, see who's got the best perception. John, you notice there are all these crevices in the walls, and you see like a little, or it's not little, it's like a dog-sized rat head poking out of one of them and sniffing the air.
Is
Bigger
this
rat, return.
yours? I'd look at Artemis and just go, "Is that yours?"
No, that is not mine.
And I would shoot it.
All right, you make an attack roll. All right, that hits. And roll damage. It's right here, by the way.
Oh god.
It's a rat?
A giant rat.
Oh.
Shit. Wrong way, rat.
So it's 6
Hang on,
damage. Oh yeah, you hit it, and it immediately gets fucked up and just starts and scurries back away. But then a group of rats all emerge around you.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, it's a rat king.
And
Yay, combat.
Harbor should be
My
okay with you.
favorite.
Constable, look out.
Oh god.
Oh no, our defenders are in the back line. How did that happen?
Oh, so tricky.
And the rats. We're gonna go. John, you notice like the one that came out right next to you, and the yellow and the orange one, they look like really gnarly. Like they do not look healthy. None of them look very particularly healthy, but these ones like have like crusty shit all over them, and they look pretty gnarly.
Rabies.
For a minute there, I
All
thought
right.
you meant they had like sunglasses and they're gonna hang 10.
Yeah, they look pretty gnarly, man.
Whoa!
I prefer
Alright. That
those radical.
kind of gnarly.
Yeah.
Radical!
Reaganomics.
Radical!
The next one,
Alright,
we have
so-
to fight a bunch of turtles.
So Agony, you saw as John
Okay.
shot like right past you and hit this hit the rat that then scurried away, and they all now emerge.
This is probably a waste, but I'm gonna panic and cast sleep. My God, Jesus Christ!
Okay. Great.
Should I do it at level? Nah, let's do level 1.
23.
Well, I think it's probably wide enough, isn't it?
Lowest HP counting up.
From 20 feet. Yeah, that should get all the rats.
So it gets all of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So you see the one that had kind of just dipped back into the crevice. Right as it dips in, it just and you cast the spell, it slumps down asleep. and then 3 others. We'll say everyone, but the one that's right next to John.
Okay, and then I'm going to jump back behind Palouse.
Oh, okay. Right in the hallway. We're in the.
Yeah, and
guy's
you look over.
Oh, shit.
Let's see, how far is dark vision?
Oh god.
Yeah, you dimly see a body strapped to a giant floating rock in the middle of the next room.
What?
Actually, no, you
What?
you can see it clearly because there's a torch in there.
What?
Oh lord.
We're all gonna.
And actually, because you can see, no, it's on the other side of the rock. You can't see. Never mind.
I could barely see something.
Well, you just told us what's in there, so.
Yeah, you actually there's a torch.
Yeah.
That you should. Actually,
I
no.
see the light.
Okay, you do see the light. Good.
Now what?
Okay, so now
I end my
it
turn.
is Palouse's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go to 15 feet to this guy. And I'm gonna attack the rat recklessly. No rage. Fucking 12. I hope to God that hits.
Yep, that hits.
Woo! 8 damage.
All right. Yeah, and you just splatter that rat.
Yeah.
Rat
I'm
splat.
rampaging now.
So
And I kill nothing. So I'm just walking
Yeah.
back.
so yeah, there's a bunch of just asleep rats now in this room. All right, so
I think we won.
you won, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say how long does sleep last?
Sleep lasts for a minute,
Yeah, minute.
so I'll
It-
just keep you in initiative if you want to. So Sablin,
Yeah, are there any
if
more
you guys
enemies?
just wanted to finish off these rats.
Finish
Yeah,
up
we
the
just-
rats.
We just
Yeah,
cleave
that's-
them, just destroy
Yeah.
them.
You said some of them looked very diseased.
Because if they're asleep, you get
Uh-huh.
auto crit, I think. So
yeah, I get
Yeah.
auto crit on sneak attack. So yeah.
yeah, so you guys dispatch these rats.
Yeah,
Once
they're
once
dead.
they're asleep, you kind of come in and you just kill all of them.
I make sure
I-
to kill the sickliest looking
I
one,
sh-
the one that looks like it needs to be put out of his misery.
I shield
Poor rats.
Socrates' eyes.
Great, yeah. So these rats are all dead, no problem.
Okay.
Hey, Luce, if you're still hungry, I would eat the ones that don't look so sick.
I'm
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Come on,
Sorry.
rat burgers.
I panicked, but there's someone down the hall here. It looks kind of like no. Grund?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
You see. Oh my God, that is Grund.
Wait, what the fuck?
Wait.
And he's tied up. There's this giant.
It's a
like
trap,
large
guys. He's the
stone.
big bad evil guy.
The stone is floating in the middle of the room, and Grund is like tied, restrained against it.
Does he look
Hey, there's an
bruised?
easy way to find out if it's really Grund. I take an arrow and I fire it to the right of him.
Oh, Grund!
To the right of him.
Yeah, like
You're
not
firing
at him,
one.
but away from him, just
Yeah,
slightly.
it zooms past. Does not just fire straight, hits the wall, and clanks to the
See,
ground.
it's not him.
He's
can we do,
probably
like-
not wearing the amulet.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Can we make an investigation to see if he's wearing his amulet?
he's on the other side of the floating rock. Can't really
Does
see
he look
him.
bruised?
Yeah. You guys can't really see much from this far unless you're entering the room.
That's a good way of getting us into a trap, Eric.
I can't just leave him tied up to a rock. I'm going forward.
Yeah, me too.
Grund.
Okay,
I am less I am less eager to save Grund, but I will advance slightly.
And Harburg too comes rushing in with you guys, and so Lord Grund, what have they done to you? And you see Grund is unconscious. The amulet is not around his neck. And and he's tied up, and he is badly beaten.
I'll untie him, let him down.
I look for pickles.
Okay. Make an investigation check. You're like going through his pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
You think you have one, and then you're like, oh no, that's just his penis.
It's green dick.
It could be a pickle.
Damn it.
I'm gonna try and
Why won't this
patch
come
him
out?
up both physically and emotionally.
That's
with my
just
med-
his name for it.
Just jerking him off. Trying to
You're
get
gonna go until you find the creamy center of that pickle.
What is this? Does it feel like a pickle?
Sabelin, don't touch that, Sabelin. Leave.
Weird thing
Okay.
is,
One
it
more
still
pickle.
smells like dill.
He probably
Why?
pickles his own dick. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna fucking chop at these chains or whatever that he's tied to.
We
Okay.
untied him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just tied
Oh.
up with rope, so it's easy enough. You get him off. Yeah, and he just unconscious, just kind of slumps down.
I bet he does now.
You get him off. Oh God, Jesus Christ!
I turned to Heartbreak and I told him, you didn't see any of that, alright? Don't let him know that happened.
He just puts.
He's clearly had a bad day. Cut the guy a little slack.
he needs some
No reason to
relief.
insult him.
Yeah.
Is this okay? I'm gonna examine this rock. It's just floating, right?
Yeah.
It's a floating rock.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a floating rock.
Can I push it?
Yeah,
Does it move?
Yeah, give it a push.
Yeah, give it a.
I'm
Nice
giving it a good
edge.
shove.
Make an athletics check. Yeah, you shove it and it pushes forward, and it like moves. Man, I think it moves and like topples to the ground as you push it forward, and
Huh.
you feel as you push it and it pushes it away,
Uh-oh.
and you enter its space. You're kind of. It's like
Floating.
how I imagine it would feel to be in like an air tunnel, those, like skydiving things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you like feel this like rush of force that's kind of trying to push you up, but your feet catch you and you pull out of it.
So they're phony rock benders, just like the Avatar in the one episode. Anyway, what should we do about Grund?
I think we either send Heartbreak back with him or let Heartbreak stay here and guard him. Either way,
Does he look alive?
He's alive for sure, but he's just unconscious.
What
Wanna
do you
wake him
say? What do you say, Constable? This is sufficiently weird shit for you to stay here and trust us. If we go ahead,
Definitely.
okay.
I mean, do you want my help?
Keep him here.
Of course.
Should I just take Grund out? Or should
I'd
I-
say stay tidy.
Stay
Okay.
here with Grund.
He looks very nervous, but he's like, all right.
Dude, if the constable dies, we lose our witness. Just throwing
Yeah.
that out there.
Or maybe
We should either protect him or something.
is Grund unconscious right
Everyone
now?
loves an escort
Yeah.
mission.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay on hands 1 HP onto him.
On the Grund?
Mhm.
Yeah, to get him back
Right.
back to consciousness.
Okay, so yeah, you give him a hit point, and he comes. He like slowly wakes up. And goes, oh.
And my lay hands are firmly on the upper half of his body.
Oh my god.
This is one of those phrasing
Just where
evenings.
Grun likes it.
This is one of those phrasing evenings.
He's like, ah!
what a nap.
I should say so.
He goes, oh, God. What happened here?
You tell us, buddy.
I hurt.
How
Everything
does
hurts.
how does it smell around here?
Oh my god.
You, like, as you kind of think that, Palouse, especially you, because you have such good smell, you do get, like, a faint, lingering scent that you've smelt before
Oh yeah,
of, Grund flatulence.
of course.
But yeah, he wakes up and he's in pain, and he says, goes, oh, they brought me down here. Why? I don't know why they locked me up. They're usually so nice.
You've been here
Roger,
before?
Wait a minute. What do you mean they're usually so nice?
Well, I've been down here before. They hire me as a bodyguard.
Of course.
I'm a pretty
God
good
damn it,
bodyguard.
Grun.
Hmm.
God damn it, Grun.
They were asking all kinds of questions about you guys.
Grund. What did you tell them about us?
I told them you were some swell folks, as far as I knew. They weren't happy with that. They wanted to know where you were, but I didn't know where you
warned
were.
all of you.
So they just kept beating me up, asking where you were. But you should go talk to them because they were looking for you. And yeah, they'll probably stop beating me up now that they know where you are. So that's cool.
Yes.
Grun,
we'll
buddy,
I
go
know
talk.
We're gonna
everything
feed them
coming
on
up
that.
Grun right now.
Grun, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, whatever you guys say.
Go back home, Grund.
Go tickle your pickle.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds fun. Better than here.
Should we have Harbor keep a tab on him because he's another good witness, or?
Honestly, I would love to see the court that takes Grund as a witness on the stand, but yeah.
Fair point.
Yeah, this beaten, bloodied man who comes out of a cave that we were in. Yeah. If anything, maybe don't put him on the stand.
Yeah, I think Harburg speaks up and says, "Yeah, I think we probably need more than just Grund, but he's gonna help. He's gonna help for sure. This is a plus. But again, people already kind of think I'm colluding with you, and Grund is not the most reliable resource, as you just said. So
Well, he is the hero of Red Larch.
Mhm.
Let's keep moving on. See what we can
Yeah.
find.
Agreed.
it makes sense now why Elak was trying to replace me with him. If he was working for him, poor Grund just got in the middle of something he didn't know what the hell he was doing. Poor guy. Grund says, "Yeah, poor guy."
Yep, don't worry, this isn't going to become a running gag.
Okay,
Jerking
well,
off Grun, is that going to be the right gag?
No, Grund is always going to be involved with the bad guy in some way.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Grun,
Just
go home
like
and be a
every
family
single
man.
big bad evil guy knows Grund.
Hey, this was in the book. Grund is a.
Is he
Is an accomplice.
actually?
I had to make him a victim at the end because you guys loved him too much. I couldn't just have him be evil.
No.
You're a liar.
I
I don't
literally
believe you.
said from
I don't
day
believe
one
you
that
for a
Grund was
goddamn
evil.
second.
Dude, this was in the book. I promise.
No, it's not.
He
I
wasn't
don't believe
supposed to- Yeah.
I believe you.
Anyway, you can read it when we're all done, and you'll learn.
Level
So-
15, he'll be the vessel of Emix.
No, just no.
He wasn't a pickler though in the book, so I took my liberties. Anyway, actually, maybe he was a pickler. Anyway, okay.
down the south tunnel.
I'm getting distracted here. So Harburg takes Grund and leaves, right? He's taking Grund. He says, "Why don't I take Grund back, and I can keep him safe?" I don't.
Sounds like a good idea.
Someone's
Yes.
got to keep him safe, and it seems like what's about to happen might be a little bit out of my league. Although I don't know, I could help you guys. It's up to you.
Nah, I say take him back.
Yeah, to gamble whether it's safer up there or down here. because I don't know if anyone like caught him, coming with us over here.
Mm.
They're not going to
now
kill the
that you
constable.
mention it, I don't know if I can sneak Grund back. Maybe I'll just wait here. Now that you mention it, I don't
Yeah.
know if I
Come
can
with
sneak him
us.
back.
Witness more.
I'm sure
Okay.
La Rock is here somewhere.
Grund, why don't you stay here?
I think this is the day that we created the ride along, like the police ride along, but we reversed it. Somewhere along the way, it got reversed.
I think Grund should just go back and then take our.
Sure.
Wait.
Grund, just but people are gonna see him leaving here, and start asking him questions. And do you want
It'll-
Grund to be questioned by people outside of town right now?
It'll be weird. Yeah, don't go outside.
Well, then get to the exit. Stay at the exit.
Okay, Grund, you know how to get out of here? He says, "Yeah. Just go wait by that trap door, and we'll come get you when everything's safe." He goes, "Okay." And he pulls out a pickle out of one of his pockets and chomps it and walks off.
Damn it! I couldn't even find that.
It's actually it's like in his shoe. He pulls it out of his shoe
Of course.
and he chomps it.
Pocket
And he-
pickle. Patent pending.
And he strolls away. All right.
South Tunnel.
Now, I all want to point back to the first episode where I said Grund is going to be the big bad evil guy.
Okay, we're walking down the tunnel.
Okay, so you come down the south tunnel, and again, it's just like another empty passageway. You get down. There's another stone door at the end that you see light coming through the cracks around the door.
John,
Yes?
is it trapped?
That's a good question. It is not trapped.
Yeah, you don't notice, and
Okay, I'll open it. I go to open it.
alright. So, as you open it, where's Harburg will be up here. All right, as you open it, you see in front of you 4 of these stone-masked monks gathered around the door.
Oh shit!
There's a large statue in the center of the room, and in the back you see a table, a couple desks, and a bed. And in front of one of the desks stands the
Priest.
stone-masked priest, and up by his shoulder is flitting the little dust monster is like flying right next to him.
I shift
And-
to Elac Dornan.
Okay, so you turn into Elac. Perfect. And now everybody roll initiative.
That should be pretty easy, actually.
Dun-dun.
Man, my initiative rolls today.
Man, me and Susan have been doing the best.
We're in it.
All right, give me 1 second. I got like 4 things to roll here. 1. And where are you, Harburg? There you are. Okay. Come on. All right.
Are they going
Alright.
to surprise us?
So you open the door, and all of the people around you, they do get a surprise round. The people around you are just going to kind of stand their ground and prepare to fight. And
Surrender
Larok
now or prepare to fight.
going to let's see.
From devastation to United People.
He says, "Welcome, my guests. You've come again, I see." And he steps forward and casts a spell into the hallway.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
And you've seen him do this before. He casts slow into the hallway.
Here we go again. This
Son of a
bullshit.
bitch.
So
Oh,
pretty sure
no.
that's gonna hit everyone. Yeah, so everybody except for Socrates there.
Yes,
I'm using inspiration.
Yeah, go ahead. Makes a DC 13 wisdom save.
Come
I
on,
too
wisdom!
will- I too will use inspiration just in case.
I have a feat I can use. I forgot what it's called.
All right, so
I'll be-
Palouse,
everyone.
yeah, Palouse, you just shrug it off. Well done.
No, I'm fine. I don't even need to use it.
Artemis. Did anybody else say they were using inspiration?
No.
Sable.
I used inspiration. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Great. Sablin, you were using inspiration?
Absolutely.
Okay. So in the future, just drag it onto the map before you make your roll.
Oh, gotcha.
Just so it's,
Declared.
obvious. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So that is fine. So everybody then, well, let's see Harburg.
He would be out of range. The cube would actually. I don't even think
Oh.
Artemis or Palus would be in one of the two of them.
No,
No,
both of
we're
them.
right there.
It's because it's a 40-foot.
Yeah, but the cube is, you start your line. A 35-foot like that is actually 40-foot in a cube because it starts at the middle of the square for measuring.
Oh, okay. Well, either way, everybody succeeded, so
Yeah.
no problem. But that's good to know. Didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's something I figured out the other day in another game, that when you're drawing those lines, they actually start in the middle of the cube.
Math. Science. Magnets. How do they work?
No
all right,
one knows.
So what am I doing? Harburg. I'm making his wisdom save. Yeah, Harburg. Harburg's like, let's get him. Becomes slow motion.
Civilians.
All right, so he cast that spell, and that's it for his turn. And actually, the little creature next to him, 30 feet. No, he's too far away. He just kind of flutters around. You see him move a little bit. All right, so then Harburg is going to, as he slows, he's going to move forward. He can move 15 feet. So he's going to run up here.
Oh, you fucking retard.
Harbor, don't be a hero.
And he doesn't even recognize what's happened. Everybody's just kind of standing still around him as he moves forward, and he does, like, as he's running forward, kind of recognize that he's moving slowly. But he runs forward and takes a swing.
That orange.
He only gets one attack. I think, right? If they have a multi-attack, he only gets one, I
Yep.
believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. No matter what, he only gets one.
Uh-oh. I think
he did.
I think Harburg broke.
Harburg, why is this not working?
You can do his turn in between Agony's turn.
Yeah, I'll just roll that hit, but Agony.
Not this time, Larok. And how about we try and make this a little easier, shall we?
Oh wait.
Oh, there it is. It's
Ooh,
lagging.
look at him go.
Did that
Ooh.
all just come up for you? Too?
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Man, he is going to town.
he's killing them all.
Yeah.
Harbeck
Destroy.
Harvick, you're a monster.
destroys everyone.
So
We had to
he does
slow
10
him to
damage.
contain his awesome power.
And he
Yeah,
crit.
actually, he usually gets, well,
15
actually, yeah, I
attacks.
guess I will use that attack because it was a long sword, was what he was trying to do. I don't know. I
10
just hit
damage.
crossbow because I started hitting every button. It like
Oh.
rolled them in opposite order. I'm just gonna say it was a normal hit,
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I
but
believe you.
anyway, yeah, he didn't run up and shoot him with his crossbow. That would be silly.
But rad in slow mo.
So he runs up and makes his attack.
Like Rambo.
In agony, you see Harburg slowly running. What do you do?
I'm gonna cast Sleep at level 2. What? Wait, huh? Whoa. Oh, it's 30 plus 5. Okay. That makes
I thought
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So 35.
Yeah, just from this point.
All right,
Does he get this
so 35. That's second. I'm doing my math real quick. So does that hit? That hits everyone in there? 20, except for maybe the pre. No, it hits everyone. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's gonna be the one that Harburg just hits. Falls asleep, as does the little dust monster. Just falls asleep and slowly floats to the ground.
Very good.
Interesting.
I'll
Perfect, actually.
also cast my spiritual weapon just here because I think
All right.
that's as far as I can put it.
Do you see it? It's in the character.
Yeah, I saw it.
I made a little token for it. You can drag it and put it.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, do you like the spelling?
I love it.
There's actually even a character sheet for that spiritual weapon. So anyway,
Beautiful.
all right. So you make your spiritual weapon and it attacks. You can roll the attack for it.
Where's my attack? Well, I guess I could do it from the sheet anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
right.
you don't have to do it through the sheet, but
Yeah, I think I have it.
it just automatically makes one when I make that token thing. So
Fair enough.
I put it in there.
Yeah, hit the red guy.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
5 damage. All right. So yeah, your spiritual weapon comes and slices this guy.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Then Palouse.
I put my mask in my bag. I get my chicken, and I
Throw it over here.
I give him a little toss, or I just drop him. How about that? Because I don't want to do an action. Is that okay?
Yeah. You just kind of open your bag and tip it over.
Okay.
You have to dump them out basically.
So there's a chicken on my space now,
Come here, Sir Clockers.
and I rage, divine rage,
Okay.
and I yell to the constable, "Don't stand in my aura!" And then I go here,
Okay.
and then I attack the green one.
Green one. Great.
I was gonna say reckless, but I didn't. Oops.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Let's see. You swing and miss.
Okay, fuck. Oh,
Come in.
2 damage with my
Your
fury.
divine
and
fury causes 2 damage to everyone around you. Okay. I think that's it, right?
Yep.
All right. So the monks now. Besides, The red guy runs up and shakes the orange one and says, "Henry, come on, wake up!" And uses his action to wake up Henry. The green one and the blue one are both going to attack Palouse.
Okay.
So they each get 2 attacks.
They can give it all they got. I will never fall.
14 and 13. Whew.
Is it lagging again?
Oh,
It appears-
shit!
He's getting the
I
whisper.
had them on whispered.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
It's
Anything
two
up
of them. It was
15 and
it's
above?
15, right? So it was 2 of them miss, 2 of them hit.
Okay,
So
go
you
ahead.
should be able to see the damage now.
Okay, both of those are halved.
So that's 4 damage total. As they
I'm fine.
should have moved him into flanking position. I need to remember these rules. Okay, so that's their turn.
Okay.
Sabelin.
Alrighty, I think back to the last time we were in this situation, fighting monks down deep underground, and I think of how you guys all got me out of it, and I'm going to have a blessing happen.
Ooh, that's smart.
Alright, so I'm going to cast Bless, and since John is a nimbly bimbly rogue who always has advantage, I'm going to throw it on me, Palouse, and Artemis, which pretty much means anytime you guys make an attack roll, you get add an extra d4, anytime you make a saving throw, you get to add an extra d4.
Perfect.
For 10 rounds.
As long as you keep concentration.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. So that's your
And-
action.
Yes. And I'm going to maneuver myself. Let's see how can I get. Actually, I'm just gonna get around that doorway as a harbor, but not that close to Phalus.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All
So yeah,
right.
you come on the other side of the doorway with Harburg. All right,
And that will end my turn.
great. And the little dusty guy just keeps sleeping. Artemis.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I can hex Lorak all the way from back here. So I'll go ahead and put a hex on him. Let's see. Palouse is there. So let's get right about here. And I'll go ahead and Eldritch Blast Lorak.
Okay, great. You fire through the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
You can do a d4?
Mhm.
Oh, right, yeah. So, let's see.
1 d4?
Mm-mm.
Well,
Yeah, just it goes a little bit right and slams into the statue in the middle of the room.
it's fine.
All right. Anything else?
I laugh evilly like Elag Dordan.
Okay. You cackle.
I'm in charge now,
amazing.
Lorik. There's an new order now. My order. I'm done.
Great. Make a deception check.
This will pay dividends. Don't worry, guys.
We're gonna kill him anyway.
No.
21.
Alright.
So as you call, he says, he looks at you and he says, "Dornan, you son of a bitch, you will die." And
Mine is an evil laugh. Ha ha ha.
he can't. Let's see. All right. He steps forward
Oh, this is a bad idea.
and he casts a spell and
Cast a spell.
a. Oh, I think I didn't fix this button, did I? Nope. All right, so he casts a spell, and you recognize it. An earthen hand comes up right between John and Harburg,
Oh, thank God.
and tries to grab onto John. So John, make a strength saving throw
Woohoo!
Ooh.
against DC 13. All right, so you take 2d6. Let me just double check, actually.
Oh. Oh god.
Much rather have done acrobatics, but yeah.
I think it's only strength. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
not like a grapple. It's
a spell. It's not a.
Yeah, it is only strength. So it grabs around you, and you like try and dip out of the way, but the magical force of it, is kind of wrapping around you, and you take 10 bludgeoning damage as this hand just squeezes down on you. Lark says, "Yes, you will all die tonight, today, this morning. Fuck, it's dark in here."
No, am I grappled by the hand?
Yeah, so you're restrained by the hand.
Ooh, that's bad.
But
Well, I'm gonna try and
You-
break out of it.
yeah, you can make another strength save.
Oh, I should put a blessing on him too.
Let me see. It's an action you can. Yeah, you can make a strength check to escape. It's just a
Go
strength
badly.
check, actually, this turn. As you try to break free of the hand that has you grasped, but can't seem to do it.
Guess the priest learned not to do it on the guy who's raging.
Yep, that's all I can do.
So yeah, John, you're just held by this earthen hand that's grasping onto you.
John
Harburg-
Altros, everybody. Give him a hand.
Harburg kind of sees this happen and turns around and grabs and tries to, and Harburg pulls and yanks this hand off of you.
Man,
It's
Harburg
kind of
is
struggling.
cool.
Damn.
And he goes, "Ah, I got you, brother."
Oh my god, he's
I got you, brother.
brother.
And that's his turn.
You can make another.
Can you
wisdom
feel
save.
what the constable is cooking?
And actually, yeah, I never made a wisdom. I'm gonna make 2 wisdom saves for him because I forgot he's still slowed. But yeah, he's still slowed. But so he kind of slowly pulls it off of you, but nonetheless does. And that is his turn. So agony.
I'll have my spear him in the face.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make a roll.
Not gonna roll. 13 hat.
Yeah, he just kind of puts his shoulder into it, and it glances off of his stone armor.
Oh my god, it's higher.
And you remember, like, oh yeah, that's right. This guy's fucking hard to hit.
What a ridiculous AC. Fucking great.
I'll also move closer and try and firebolt him. God damn it. Wait.
All right.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Too bad you didn't bless
Yeah,
agony.
Oh man.
yeah. So that one also doesn't connect.
Damn it.
All right, Palouse.
Because I don't really need bless, because I can just.
It's fine.
I'm going to what's it called? Recklessly attack. I'm gonna recklessly attack the
Reckless,
king man.
right?
Hiya.
Oh.
23. 7
Uh,
damage.
yeah, that's gonna hit. On the green one, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. You smack him good. Slash him with your axe.
Smack him. Get on the floor. Okay, then I'm just divine fury,
And then.
and then my turn.
All right. So that ends your turn. Let me just update their HP real quick. All right. So the one in front of you is looking pretty beat up. The other two still seem okay. the other two that are around you.
Actually, probably shouldn't have reckless that time. Oh well.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, so they, as this blast of necrotic energy shoots out from you, all three of them turn, and all three of the ones that are immediately around you look over, and this one steps back. So the blue and the red are going to have advantage and +2.
Great.
And the green one, not so much.
I'm an idiot.
Okay. So these first 4 attacks are going to have advantage +2.
Give it to me.
18.
Perfect.
20.
Yep.
All right,
Yep,
so all 4 of those hit.
Perfect.
I should just roll the other ones too. I'll do that after. All right, so there. Let me just roll the other 2 to see if they hit as well.
I'll just add all this together and then divide it by 2.
Yeah, exactly. So the other 2, these have advantage, but not reckless. So one of those hits with 15. So we got 10, 12, 30 damage.
13 damage. 13 so far. Wait.
I think it's 30 total divided by 2. I think 12 plus 8, 20. Yeah, so it's 15 damage total.
Right.
As they all gang up on you and beat the
okay.
shit at you. I'll just like, ah.
I'm
and
fine.
then the orange one's going to attack Harburg as he turns his back. So he makes 2 attacks on Harburg, whose AC... and neither of those hit. Harburg turns back around just in time to guard himself with his shield. All right, Sablin.
Alrighty, I'm going to dive in to right here, and I'm going to make an attack on the green one.
Okay.
With my long sword.
I wouldn't
Right.
stand there. Are you?
Yeah, that hits.
Boom, alrighty. And we're going to roll for damage. 9.
9.
9.
Great. On the green one?
Yes, sir.
All right, you just slice him, and his decapitated stone mast head falls to the ground.
Fantastic.
Sounds
And I'm
good.
going to use the rest of my movement to position to behind blue guy over here.
Okay.
Alrighty, and I give a quick fist pump to Palu. Like, yeah, we can do this.
Perfect.
Hang in there.
All right. This other guy, the dusty guy's just still sleeping there on the ground. Artemis, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to actually target the green monk now. With
That
his
one
Eldritch
just died.
He did.
Oh, sorry. That's right.
The red one's looking like
there he is.
pretty damaged, but
Okay.
not terrible.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and target him then. Try and clear out some of these guys.
Okay.
So run there.
So you can,
And-
you don't have to roll the bless. Whatever it is, makes it a
Okay.
hit.
Okay, cool.
12's the AC.
For 9.
For 9. All right, that one hits him.
Yep.
Doesn't finish him off, but he does not look good.
Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Orpheus turn into a raven. Again, that's his action, and I'll
Okay.
have him like fly up behind me. I'll go ahead and put the little token on there and all that stuff.
Okay, awesome.
But that's it for me for now.
Okay. Yeah, so Orpheus transforms and flies up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Laruk is kind of laughing and says, "You stand no chance. The power of the earth will destroy you." And
Fuck off, Captain Planet.
he's going to just let me read something real quick about this spell. If it can move. Yeah, okay. So he then is going to use his action.
Break yourself upon my body.
Feel the
Cast.
strength of the earth.
He's gonna have the
Yeah, get it, dungeons.
the hand turns around and tries to grasp Harburg.
Luckily, Harburg's a beast.
And so Harburg is going to make a strength.
God damn it, Harbor.
Not that beastly, actually.
No, Harburg. We can't have him die, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, so Harburg gets squeezed by the hand. Says, no.
What's his health looking like? I can't really see with the hand in the way.
He is
Above half. Oh,
Yeah.
look, he's fine. He's great.
Yeah.
yeah, he looks like he's a pretty sturdy guy. All right, so that is his action. Yeah, that's gonna be his whole turn. And then he just kind of steps over next to Fluff. All right, John, your turn. You there, John?
John, incapacitated.
Yes. I'm trying to think of what to do here. No longer restrained. I will take a shot at the blue guy.
All right.
Good idea. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna do it.
And
So
take
you
a step back and go, well, I don't really like getting that hands dirty, so.
What?
And then I'll also viciously mock the red one with it.
Okay. Yeah. I got the dirty hand joke. That was good. All right, so you viciously mock. It's a wisdom save.
DC 12.
Oh yeah, he is.
Disadvantage on his first attack.
Oh god, this isn't
Nice
what I
roll.
signed up for.
Good 20 and a 1.
He only joined the cult because, that one girl in his class joined the cult.
Oh, we're going back to the high school
Yeah.
Earth cultist again. Going back to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn, John?
Yes, sorry.
No problem. So Harburg is just he just breaks free of this earthen hand that's grasping him, and but he still does it very slowly as he breaks off.
It's very cinematic.
Yeah. All right, so Agony, your turn.
And I will just spear the red man.
Yeah.
Yes. The speared.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, that gets him. And you impale him, and he falls down dead.
Perfect. And there's a guy here I kind of see, but not very well.
Yeah,
So-
he'd have 3/4 cover. So that means his AC would go up by 5, I believe.
Might as
If you
well-
move up a little bit, you could get him to like half cover.
Might as well just shoot Larok in the face.
Hey!
You look at the orange guy, but decide the priest is the one who deserves it. So you throw a fireball his way and just smack him right in the face.
Ooh. Did
All
that
right.
break his concentration on his mud hand?
Is it
Or is it not a concentration?
Yeah, no, that one is actually.
I think
His
we asked
slow
this
has
last
worn
time.
off because he can't concentrate on 2 things at a
Oh.
time. But he
Oh.
will make a concentration save. All right, and the hand disappears at that hit.
And I'll step in front of Sir Cluckers.
Yes. Protect the chicken.
All right, yeah. You step in front of the chicken. All right. Palouse, your turn.
Cool. I walk to the orange guy and I attack recklessly.
All right. Yeah. Make an attack.
Yee.
Okay. Yeah, that does him in. You slay the orange one, cutting him down with your axe.
Yep. And then I rampage and I bite attack on the other dude.
You should
All right.
surrender now, Larok.
All right.
One
yeah, that
damage.
hits.
A very tiny nibble.
Wait, should I stand there? I'm actually gonna stand here instead.
Okay.
Good
All
call.
right. So
And then I Divine Fury for another 4.
another 4 damage.
And
All
my
right.
turn.
All right, so that's your turn. Sablin.
Alright, I am running headfirst at. I forgot its name already. What is its name again?
Larok.
Lorok. I am running right towards Lorok, and I am going to grapple him to the ground, or just grapple him in general.
Okay.
Going right here, and I'm going to grapple. Yeah, I think we should ask him some questions. And I believe grapple is an athletics roll.
But don't forget the little pixie dust.
Yeah, grapple, make an athletics check. Make a...
Holy shit.
All right, yeah, he breaks free as you try and grapple onto him.
I didn't know he was so buff. Alright, so I'm just gonna.
It's that stone armor increases his strength.
Apparently. Well,
The
that
way to
ends my
train
turn.
here.
All right.
I'd move out of
So-
that space.
Yeah, I'll use the rest of my movement to move about 5 feet over, which is conveniently 5 feet further away from Paylus.
Okay. Yeah, so you move over a little bit. Get out of Palus's aura. Little dusty guy's still sleeping. Artemis, your turn.
Okay, let's see here. First, I got to move up just so I can friggin' see. Ah, there you are. So, yeah, how's Lorak looking?
He's looking fine. He's got
Looking fine, okay.
got a firebolt to the face. His mask has got some ash on it, but
Okay,
doesn't look
he still
particularly.
looks hale and hearty. Okay, yeah. So, you know what? If I send the bird over there, Palouse is probably going to accidentally kill it.
Yeah.
So-
well, unless you put him in like this space right here.
No, unfortunately, it would have to be in his space.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna
yeah,
die.
yeah. So never mind. Instead, I'll just lock and load. If he's looking fine, then I'm just gonna. Oh, that's right. He already has Hex on him, so I'm gonna do Scorching Ray.
Oh, he does. Okay.
16.
You're blessed, correct? You're still blessed. So,
Yep. So I'll go ahead and roll that. So 20.
yeah, that's gonna hit him.
Cool.
That's the hex mark. I just put on it.
So
6 damage.
Yeah.
Scorching Ray, you have to roll 2 more attack rolls.
Yep. I'm getting him primed.
Oh
Second
yeah,
shot.
that's right. It's 3.
Yep. I've got. Yep.
Yeah, that one hits.
Okay. For.
Oof.
16.
All right.
Okay.
After that,
I got
he's starting to look a little bit rougher.
Okay.
Okay, he's bloody.
I've got one more primed. And I'll go ahead and fire it. Okay. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
That's
that one
fine.
just
Mhm.
flies wide, very wide. All right.
Otherwise, I'm done. Yep.
Okay. So after that, he kind of looks around him and sees both of you and looks at all these bloodied bodies. He goes, well, that happened fast. Fuck. And looks down at, kind of glances at Palouse and Sablin around him and looks down at Fluff, at the little dusty guy, and says, I'm sorry, Fluff. You're on your own. And, he casts Expeditious Retreat on himself.
God damn it.
Can I attack him?
That's a bonus action. And with his action, he disengages. It was between that or waking up the guy, and he's going to save himself. So he does that, and he just goes running for the door.
You gotta do this
The
again.
door is currently blocked.
Over this way.
Oh.
And you see as he just kind of pushes open this door and runs in.
Just take an action to push open the door?
No,
Nope.
Okay.
No.
it's like a use an object.
Okay, can we see down that hallway? Because it looks like it's locked for us right now.
Yeah, I will open it up. Just 1 second.
Perfect.
See how far you can move.
I'm gonna probably chase
Snakes.
him.
60 feet with that. Okay, so he gets there, and I will open up this hallway so you can see him. Just 1 second. Here it comes. It's on its way. So you see him on the other side of the hallway.
No.
And although, can you see that far?
No.
Yeah, so he like runs into darkness. As he like runs in, and you see this like it looks like there's a short hallway that opens up into a large room. And
No.
all right,
Goodbye, guys.
And so that's his turn. Now, John,
Grr.
that brings it to you.
60. That's a dash for bonus action.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of go forward and then around though. You can't just go through the
did.
walls, you know.
I went forward, down, and then around.
Oh,
Like
okay,
that.
got it. Sorry, I was paying attention to that measuring
Then
stick. I
I'm
wasn't
going
looking at
to
you.
Roll.
bad.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot him.
All right.
And miss.
Damn it.
All right.
That's
So
my
yeah,
turn.
you shoot and miss. Harburg comes running down. Says we gotta get him. And
He's actually a sleeping guy.
Ignore
he
it.
is he kind of runs, but he gets a little scared to like go in front. That comes and he goes, come on, let's get him before it gets away. And that's his turn.
Is that Sir Cluckers right there?
Yeah. That's Sir Cluckers. Who's kind of wandered away, actually. Sir Cluckers has like run off in the north direction.
Just
No!
stare at the pretty
As the
light.
battle was happening, Sir Cluckers was like, I'm out of here.
One day Tally got high and just sort of wandered away.
Okay, so that is Agony's turn now.
I can't see. Fucking
You got 5 more feet in you, don't you?
No, that's 30.
Oh, I thought that was only 25.
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe because I went, like,
If you hit space,
Sideways
it should
and
tell
then-
you how far you went.
Wait, how?
where? What?
If you move, I think you might have to do it like right after you
You
move.
tab,
If
you
move,
hold,
and then
while
hit
you're
space.
holding your thing, you hit space, and then every time you move it, you hit space, and it'll add up the distances.
Oh. Well, I did go like from there to there when I could have gone
Anyway,
sideways.
so, like,
Whatever.
Anyway,
Whatever.
fine, whatever.
You can move
Right
within
there.
5 feet. No worries.
I can have the globe automatically follows me, right?
Yeah, it stays within 60 feet of you. So it would actually be behind you still. I think it takes like an action to move it.
Dang, whatever. Doesn't matter. Where's that? I can't see him. Oh, I can kind of see him.
I think I see his foot. If that's where, is that the space he's on?
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Well, what did I do? Did you do that?
No,
That
it
was me
John.
drawing lines to show you how to do it.
Oh. Whoa. Okay. I can't move my spear that far anyway. Just going to try and hit him with a ray of frost to slow him a bit.
Okay. Ray of Frost. So yeah, you can see him just barely. So you can see him. He's like right on the edge of your dark vision. So that hits.
Yes.
Come back here, you coward.
Oh,
I just
thank
want to have a
God.
chat
That slows him, doesn't it?
for 10 feet until my next turn.
Yeah.
But that 10 feet is also off his dash, too.
Yeah.
Great.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So yeah, you hit him, do 5 damage, and slow him down. All right. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Loose.
I get on all fours with my feral dash. I'm going to go 80 feet in that direction. Probably. Depending if I hit a wall or not. Okay, let's
You'll run into
one,
him a little
two.
bit sooner.
Yeah.
Then you hit him head first right there.
Yeah, but
Can you do
I can't
you have dark
attack.
vision?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay. Yeah, so you could see him once you.
Holy shit. This place is huge. That's
Are you-
65,
Are you on his
70,
space? Where are you? Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
75, 80. I'm gonna go right here and just...
Yeah. So you run into this room, and you see all these rocks, these like large stone obelisks, and of various shapes, and a lot of them are like carved intricately. And yeah, it's a large cavern. I don't think you can even really see the edges of it. Maybe.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Yeah. So you can
So
just
there's
see the
dead
edges.
bodies on the side.
And yeah, there are. It looks like there's these stone, like tables that these corpses are laid out upon along the edges of the room.
Huh. Okay. Well, I'm still gonna stay here. Yeah, I have my turn. We're all gonna die.
All right. Sablin, your turn.
Alrighty, I run after him also.
Actually, well, I'll let you do that, and then I'll tell you what. There is something else. Make a perception check, Palouse, as you enter the room.
12.
Yeah, never mind.
Cool.
Ominous, but right.
Good to know. Good to know, Eric.
What do you mind? What do you mean? All right. So yeah, you're running forward, Sablin.
Good to know there's something else.
Yep, and I can't see anything in here since I do not have dark vision.
You can
Yep.
shoot a spell blindly.
So you just run into this like pitch black room, or you're not
Yeah,
even in the room yet. You're in the hallway.
If I throw a javelin, I don't know whether it's gonna hit him or Palouse first.
I ran in front of him. You would have heard that.
Yeah, I absolutely would have heard that. I'm gonna throw a javelin.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, shit.
Oh my god!
Unfortunately,
Savy baby's back.
Ooh.
Woohoo!
unfortunately, it's a disadvantage because you're in the
yeah.
dark.
Oh god damn
Dang
it!
it.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But it
Yeah.
does still hit. But it does still hit. So
Oh, yeah.
roll damage. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's
So
fine.
excited.
It's 4.
I kind of want to keep him alive so we can talk to him anyways. Otherwise, throwing a javelin having it explode with a crit might would have been amazing.
And we're doing some kind of like chase scene right now. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you lose concentration on a spell though?
Is Expeditious Retreat concentration?
Expeditious Retreat is not concentration.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
I don't think so. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure.
Because if it is, then he has to take 2 concentration throws because of Susan's Ray of Frost or whatever.
Yeah. Let me. Oh, it is. For some reason, I thought it wasn't. I am wrong. So let me make.
yeah. Typically, if anything buffs you like that, it's going to do concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Except weird exceptions are like darkness and stuff.
Yeah, I thought he had. Interesting. Okay, so then that is. You know what? He uses his reaction on this one, and casts shield as you shoot. And so, like, this magical aura comes around him, and your javelin just seems to like tink off right before it hits him.
The Ray of Frost still has.
Yeah, he will still make a concentration save for that Ray of Frost.
Oh, well, with the extra, like, 1d4 from Bless, would that have, that pass the shield? Or is that more of, like, just like a missile, like, deflection thing?
No, you can roll. No, you can roll.
Roll it.
1d.
Yeah, do it.
4.
Do it.
Wait, his DC was 17. Yep, you hit. I need to do the math. I don't play people with shields, so I'm new to it. But yeah, okay. So that he should have been using it way earlier. All right, so that hits him.
Oh yeah.
So that doesn't. So make another concentration save.
Ooh.
And that's gonna make
Get
it
wrecked.
because it's a 10.
Damn.
10 is the DC.
Fuck.
Since you
So
just
close.
did 4 damage.
We're so close,
But,
guys. I feel it.
but Palouse, you can see him, and he's starting to look real roughed up.
Sure.
All right. The dust guy just keeps on sleeping. I think that's about halfway. I think that's been like 4 rounds, maybe 5 rounds, and it's 10 rounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say it's like halfway. All right. Artemis, your turn.
Get him, Artemis.
Okay. Bird to here. There we go. Now I can see things. Let's see. Wow, he's really in there. Good lord, how big is that room? Okay. So Artemis is gonna go 1, 2, right about here, and I guess I just have to dash in there because there's no way I'm gonna see him otherwise.
I mean, you can blindly throw it.
I could. Yeah,
It worked for Sablin.
You might hit someone.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, fine. You know what? I'll take it. I'll go for it. 14.
All right, 14. You want to roll your bless?
Oh, right, yeah. 16's not gonna do it.
16 is not going to hit.
Okay.
Just shy.
C'est la vie. I'm done.
Okay, so he says, he's like, fuck. And he, seeing Palouse run past him, he kind of takes, so he's down 10 feet, but on his movement, he's going to use he's got Expeditious Retreat is still up. So, sorry, I'm thinking out loud here. 10, 50. So you can move 20 feet per thing. So I'll go 40 there. So he's going to run this far over here. And like he runs around you, Palouse.
He can
And runs forward. And yeah, he seems to be like dodging around things fine. Palouse, you can see him, and he seems to... He's moving like somebody who has sight. And
he does it around me?
Yeah, he goes around you. Yeah, exactly.
So wait, how much movement did he have? 60? Or
He
70?
had 40. So he went like.
He had 40
Well, I guess he would
movement?
have to go there. With okay, so actually he's a little bit closer because he has expeditious retreat up, so he uses his bonus action
To dash.
to dash, and actually he's
So it's
uses
2020.
his action to dash as well. So it's going to be so he had 40 altogether, and then another 20. So he gets here. Boop. And as he runs, he yells, "Intruders! Intruders! Wake my
Son of a
creatures!"
bitch.
Oh,
Ah.
no.
Fuck.
And then he like lets out this evil cackling laugh. Ha 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 ha. All right, John.
Amateur hour.
This man is so fast. That's ridiculous.
That expeditious retreat, baby.
6. Okay.
The
Four.
rock guys are
Bonus
supposed to be
action,
slow and have
dash.
IAC.
Bonus action dash to get up to here. And we'll try this again.
I don't want to be.
19. Great. Ryan, his movement is would be 20 feet right now. So there he goes. 10 here, or he has to go around you. So 10 there, 10 there, 10 there, 10 there. Yeah. So he had 60 feet total
Oh, okay.
because he could do an action, bonus action, and his movement. So all
So
of that was
what's his normal movement?
his normal movement's 30.
30
So he-
times 3 for 90.
So it's 30 times 3 for 90, but 30 goes
Oh.
down to 20 because of the ray of frost. So
Oh,
It's
I didn't
20
realize
times
he gets. I didn't realize he gets 3 dashes or 2 dashes.
yeah,
That's-
because he
yeah,
has expeditious retreat, which makes it a bonus action, and he used his action for it.
Okay.
So he used all that to dip.
So he's as fast as John.
And John, make a perception check. Also, you do hit him. No, you can see, right? You can see him.
Yep.
Yeah, so you hit him. Yeah, nothing going on the perception check, but you do hit him for
9 damage.
9 damage. Yeah. Yeah, so you hit him, and he's like kind of stumbling now. He's like, oh, fuck. And, is that it?
Yep. That's all I can do.
All right. Now you both kind of hear this noise coming from the top of one of the stones in front of you, and you look up, and there's this like beast. It looks like a statue of a beast, just kind of cracks to life. Its large stone wings spread out behind it, and let me see how much
That's
movement
not a
it has.
good sign.
And it lets out like a screech towards you. And
Just one?
there's the one in front of you.
Don't worry, I know how these kind of fights work. A couple more are gonna spawn every round.
Till we
and
destroy the nest.
that is. Sorry, I'm looking at. Its flies, 60 feet flies. It's going to fly down. So let's say it's like 10 feet up in the air. So 40 feet. So it swings down, and at Palouse, who would kind of run in first, takes 2 swings. Or no, it's tries to bite you and swing a claw at you.
Perfect.
Claw and a bite.
So my rage stays up. Good.
So neither of those hit you.
Shit.
Yeah. So it just totally misses as it swings past. And then it just kind of stays there, and it's just hovering like right above you. Just flying there. And
Ooh, I have an idea.
Let's see.
It's probably gonna have too much health.
And then you see another one comes flying in.
Damn.
From the south here. Although it just starts flying towards you, and you see it kind of come into the periphery here of your visual range, but doesn't get close enough to attack. All right. Harbrick runs forward, and he's just going to use, I think, all of his movement to come forward. 50 feet. He's going to kind of dip down. As he sees the gargoyles, he just like stops at the entrance. He's like, "Oh shit! What are we gotten ourselves into?"
Nope.
Yeah, he's like, "Okay." He runs up forward a little bit and then scuttles back into the doorway here. And goes, "Gargoyles. I think those are gargoyles. I've heard of them." Agony, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move. Crap up. Stupid mouse. Move over here. It's really dim. Can I have the Drift Globe cast Daylight on Palusa's axe? Because it's fucking dark.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on in this room so far because I can't see anything. Oh, hello.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
let's
On me?
And that's not light, that's daylight.
Yeah. Let me pull up the magic item real quick. Close.
On
So yeah,
Palusa's
so you
axe.
bring. Well, it casts it on the drift globe.
Oh.
It can't like cast it on something else.
Oh, gotcha.
God damn, man. This fucker's gonna run away again.
Send that minor damage.
I guess I'll try to move my spear as close as I can as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just say that the drift globe had kind of come with you, so I'll just put it next to you. But you can get it to cast daylight instead of light, which is going to be 60-foot radius. So let me extend that radius for that guy.
Okay. That works.
Okay.
And I assume I just do that as my action. Because it's a command.
Yeah, I think that is an action. Well, if it's let me see if it specifies.
It doesn't really say,
word.
but
Yeah, I'll say that's an extra. I don't think that's an action. Just like speaking a command word is like a use an object.
Gotcha.
So to get it to switch to daylight, yeah, is no problem.
Okay. Where's fucking Larok? God damn it. I can't see him.
Yeah,
He's
actually,
way
this
down
should be.
the hallway.
There should be a little bit more light coming in this. Sorry.
60-60.
Yeah, it's 60-60 exactly. Okay, there you go.
There he is.
Holy shit, that's a lot of light.
You little fuck. I'm gonna. Oh shit, hold on. Ray of Frost.
Yeah, so this
bright
is
as
glow,
fuck
just
now.
light, blaring light. It's very, very.
We could make some cool shadow monsters right now.
Ray of Frost does not reach. Firebolt.
Oh, too bad you're not blessed.
Oh no, I have Favored by the Gods.
Ooh, what does that do?
I get to add 2d4 to an attack roll or saving throw once per short rest. So.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, no doubt.
Nice.
Ooh, 2 4s.
God
Ooh,
damn
2
it.
damage. Perfect.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
He singes his left ear.
yeah,
It's not that. Well, he still has to make a.
Bless me,
Constitution
God.
saving throw.
Try harder, God.
At least
yeah,
it
he
did
does.
damage to get off that
Yeah, you
stupid
do singe him a little bit.
concentration.
he's looking pretty rough.
Concentration.
But
He's looking rough. That's good. That's good.
yeah, he's looking like he's getting towards the end of his
Days.
life here. He's struggling.
Concentration check, maybe?
Yeah.
Son of a fucking bitch.
This is a hardy motherfucker.
19, Eric.
Hey,
It's okay. He's gonna get to his escape ship here in a second, which I'm sure he has. His Zeppelin.
Fly away.
so
His tunneling
I
machine.
don't care about non-lethal. I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
kill this man.
Alright, so that's your turn, Agony?
Yeah.
Alright. Palouse.
Okay, I say I don't give a fuck about this stupid monster. And I'm gonna run past him. Can I run through him?
Yeah, he's
How does
kind of
that work?
floating above a little bit.
Okay.
He's like
Yeah, I'm gonna.
just a little bit off the air, so you
Slide
can
under him.
dip underneath him.
So I'm gonna run like here. And then I'm gonna take out my hand axe and I'm gonna throw it at him, maybe, right? Right,
Yeah.
guys? Good idea? Maybe? Yeah, why not? Boop. And I am
Blessed?
blessed by the gods.
Yes, you will.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice, that's gonna hit.
fucking beautiful.
6 damage.
Ah, yes.
Take it.
You
And,
Why does
mother
he keep saving?
fucker!
This man is impossible.
He has a resolve of steel. I guess we're wrong. So.
How implausible.
God
Yeah,
damn
instead of
it.
killing him, hang on, maybe we could go for a 6th member.
Can I do anything?
No.
No.
Right? You have a bonus
Ooh.
action, but
Uh,
I don't think you can do anything with it.
Feral Dash, as a bonus action, you gain 10 feet, but I already attacked, so that doesn't really
Yeah.
count. Right?
Yeah, so that would have been
Yeah.
instead of stopping and throwing the hand axe.
Okay. Yep. No, I just look pretty.
All right.
My Divine Fury goes off, hitting nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
This
Fury
necrotic
more
energy
damage than
keeps
my
pulsing from you.
hand axe.
And you did hit it, right? So yeah, your
Yeah.
rage is gonna keep going.
I figured the monster would try to attack me, but he didn't.
Oh, I meant to attack you. Thank you for reminding me. He did attack you as you went past. I got distracted.
Okay, that's fine.
3
It's good.
damage.
That's fine. So John doesn't get hit by it, so it's
So you take 3 damage.
better me than John.
Blues.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good call. All right, so Sablin, your turn.
Alright, I'm running 30 feet forward. And I'm just gonna haul off a javelin at Lorok's direction. It's gonna have disadvantage because it's a little far away, but I
You'll
really
lob it.
I'm gonna lob it right at him.
Okay.
Ah, fuck. Damn it.
Yeah, even with bless, that's not
It's
gonna
not-
do it.
Damn it.
So yeah, you just throw it and it just comes
Yeah.
up a little short. Doesn't quite make it to him. Misjudged the lob.
Alright,
is
I'm
that
gonna I'm gonna hold steady here and I'm gonna try and gesture at the gargoyle to try and get it to come towards me and not follow Palouse.
Okay.
I'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
This guy's still sleeping. I'm
No way he
take
can do
him out.
10 damage to me.
He's
Artemis.
running like a pussy.
Okay.
Your turn.
I'm gonna send in the my trusty bird into the room. Let's see here. Okay, now I can see everything. Let's see, right about here, and yeah, that's within. Let me double check the space right here. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Yeah, at this point, I am just sick of this guy and his shit. That's not. Yeah, even with blast, that's not gonna work.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so that's pretty much it.
All right, so yeah, you run in and you see this guy running, and everybody's trying to stop him.
Wait,
He's
isn't that
just barely
scorching
hanging
ray?
on. Does
Unfortunately, I'm out of spells.
Oh.
Agony?
Only got 2.
Agony, what? How long does the Ray of Frost? That's just one turn, right?
Yeah,
That they're slow.
At the end of my
moving
turn,
slow?
so he's not slowed anymore.
Okay. So in that case, let's see. Yeah, baby.
Fucker.
All right. So he runs out of everyone's vision, and
God damn it.
but you see something kind of start glowing in the back
He
back of
gets
the
into
room.
his mecha.
Stone mecha.
The
Micah.
gargoyles shift into each other and just make a gargoyle Voltron.
Yeah,
So you
he fuses with it up to the waist.
So everybody who's in this room, so Artemis and Agony, you don't have to worry about this, but everybody else make a Constitution saving throw. The DC's
Including
13.
the bird.
Oh shit.
The bird, if it's flying, the bird doesn't.
Okay.
Oh, and
Uh,
okay, I think me and Peleus both saved that. Okay, good.
so you and Palouse save.
John, no.
Harbrook, real quick. Harbrook saves. So John, everybody else, you feel this force kind of lifting you up, but you're able to ground yourselves. John, you just start floating, and you don't go far. You're just like 5 feet up in the air,
Oh, great.
but you're just like floating there, and you're like kind of swinging your arms, but you can't seem to get any purchase on anything. As you
Okay.
float. So basically, you're under the effect of a levitate spell. So but it's only 5 feet. So you're in the air, floating there, and you. All right, so that's your turn. So you can't move. You can try, but you're just kind of stuck there. But you can't do anything else.
Hey, that's also concentration. No, wait.
They do.
It's something else.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a blind shot at him from here. Cause fuck it, he's within.
And actually, it's he's not. You can see him because I'll make this thing now. But there is like this little orb that kind of started glowing once you touched it.
I will take a shot at him at disadvantage.
You don't. He's lit up, so you don't have disadvantage. It's just.
Oh,
normal.
it's range. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, your range is too far.
Sorry. Yeah. Okay. I didn't notice that.
83-20, so he's outside the 80.
Okay. Yeah. So 15, unfortunately, is
15 is a miss. Yeah.
But is it sneak attack? So technically it's counts low?
No, unfortunately not. So that is John's turn. All right. The gargoyle.
Oh
next
god,
to
John's dead.
John is going to.
Attack Sablin instead.
Yeah, right.
He's going to attack. He's going to make a claw and a bite attack at John.
Do they have disadvantage because of the light? No.
Oh
No, I'm just honestly trying to remember. I think they're creatures that are bad with light.
Daylight?
The daylight.
Yeah. I believe.
No.
I don't think-
sunlight sensitive.
I
no,
don't
no,
think
they're not.
so.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's
Well, the second one's a
good,
miss.
good to check though. Good to check.
In
Great, yeah.
certain iterations, they turn to stone.
So 6 damage then, as this one gets a bite on you, but the claw can't connect. As you kind of like as you're floating, you just kind of dodge out of the way in midair. All right, and the other one is going to seeing Palouse charging after its master there. It's going to, let's see, it's got 60 feet of movement, so It's flying.
Keep my rage going.
It pulls up to Palouse, and it's going to try and grapple you.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
make an athletics or dex.
You're in a rage, so you have athletics at advantage.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, it tries to grab you, but can't quite get its hands around you. You're fighting it off, but it will then try and bite you.
Can't control the knoll.
But it will bite you for 4 damage.
I'm okay, guys.
All right.
I'm
Harburg-
killing this man.
Harburg's going to just run forward at the gargoyle and say, "Die, you fiend!" And make 2 attacks with his longsword.
I may die, guys,
The second one
but
hits.
it's worth it.
No, you won't.
And as his sword hits the gargoyle, you see it happen, and you wonder if it did anything at all. You think it cut the gargoyle, like it slashed the stone a little bit, but seemed to not be very effective.
Hmm.
All right, so that's his turn. Agony, to you.
I'll move up here. Ah, nice bright. Oh god, that's terrifying.
Can you feel the sunshine?
Oh jeez. Do I have to make a con save being here? For the
Did you make
levitate
one?
Spell?
Let's see. Yeah, when you walk in, yep, you have to make a con save. Yep, as you step into the room.
Yeah, shit.
So
As you walk in, you just immediately start floating,
Fun.
you can see up your skirt.
and
It's not like you couldn't already.
yeah, you don't go far. You're only like 5 feet in the air, but you are lose your purchase on the ground.
Well,
Wouldn't you be like right here?
We'll say her momentum brought her 5 feet forward.
that's what I was thinking. Well, I'll still try and firebolt him because he's in range.
Great.
17.
17 hits.
9 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yes, finally. I'll make it good.
He had 1 hit point left.
Use the power of my flames to set his whole body on blue fire.
Yeah, so he just goes up in flames. Ah!
No witnesses. I mean,
Cries out in pain as he drops to the floor dead.
You fucking coward. Fuck.
And all right.
I guess
So that
we
was his turn.
still have
Or no, that's
Mr.
your turn.
Yeah. We also still have Mr. Pixie here. Sleeping.
All right. Palouse. And these 2 gargoyles.
Yeah.
Oh.
That too.
Now that I saw that he died, I just immediately turn around and recklessly attack this blue guy.
All right.
Hiya. 8 damage.
So you hit him with your sword, your axe, no problem, and take him down.
And then I'm gonna move.
And then the necrotic damage.
Move around him.
Okay.
And then end my turn.
All right. Sablin.
Let's check some distance stuff real quick. Let's see here. Okay, another one. Okay, I'm going to move diagonally from where John is, next to that red guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a swing at the red gargoyle with my long sword. I should get a +2 from flanking, I believe.
Yeah, you would. Yeah,
There
that's
it
gonna
is.
hit.
Alrighty, and I'm gonna go ahead and burn a smite on top of this too.
Okay, good call.
Are they undead or fiendish?
No.
Gargoyles?
I gotcha.
No.
Elementals instead, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang. But it's gonna be decent damage anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah, that takes a nice, like, you hit him, and as the radiant damage slashes into him, you actually like make a nice slice through his body. Is that it?
Yep, and I kind of call over to Pelus like, I've got you. Just to get a little closer, I can heal you a little.
And the gargoyle kind of lets out a scream of pain as you hit him, and actually seems already kind of beat up from that hit. All right, Artemis.
Okay, let's see. The bird's gonna move, and even moving through the gargoyle, I can get right over here to blue guy.
Okay.
And I'll have him assist or help. So the next attack against him has advantage, which I will use right now.
Okay. Perfect.
Oh, I'll pull my hex off of Larak and attach it to the gargoyle.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
Great.
Phew, good thing I remember that.
Yeah, nice.
And...
Oh yeah, it flies wide, and
16.
advantage.
16 doesn't hit. Yeah.
oh yeah, with
Oh,
advantage.
wait,
Sorry.
advantage. Oh,
Yeah, 16 does hit. No problem.
Good work, bird.
Oof.
17 damage.
damn.
17. All right. That hits that guy. And yeah, you see like some of the rock comes crumbling off of him with that giant blast.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
I am not moving into the levitating room, as cool as it probably is. I'm done.
All right. I took off. I just took him off of the turn order. But as the turn comes back around, the spell fades, and the like light from the orb in the back of the room fades, and John, you drop back down to the ground.
Ow.
It's only
Just
5 feet, so you don't take any damage.
Just John?
Oh, and agony. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Both of you
Well,
fall back down.
in that moment,
Aw.
I'm also going to drop my bow, pull out that nice dagger, try and stab at this red guy right here next to me.
Okay. Yeah, as you're dropping down, you take a stab, but can't connect.
And then I'm going to viciously mock him as a bonus action. Actually, no, I'm just going to disengage and back the fuck away,
Okay.
since I can move.
Yep. Yeah, and you have movement. Great. So you dip out of there after a miss swing. The gargoyles, after taking some good damage that turn, they both start flying away. So they're going to. So Pelus, Artemis, and Sabelin, you both get attacks of opportunity.
And how the constable, whatever his fucking name is.
Yeah, and the constable too. Yep. Harburg will get one. Yeah, he's gonna miss. Harburg kind of like throws out his back.
Ah,
as he-
fuck.
15, because I have less.
Yep, 15 hits. Yeah,
13
Sabelin,
damage.
You and Harburg actually both like your swords hit each other as you as like he just dips out of the space between you. 13 damage.
On the blue man.
Nice. So you like take a little chunk out of him that falls, like his heel falls off as you cut it off as he flies away.
Is that dead? No.
It seems like you feel like your weapon, your non-magical weapon, is not doing full damage to this creature. So it gets 60 feet actually. So it's flying. So they just kind of fly off into this into the darkness. How far can you guys see? Can you see?
Yeah, we can see him flying towards there. I can see him perfectly.
Well, with the daylight spell, it's not hard either.
Yeah. So you see them. Actually, they're going to take their use their bonus action, and you see them just like kind of disappear into the darkness.
What?
None of you can see them.
No.
There, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So you just see them disappearing into the darkness in that corner of the room, and we'll just end initiative there. If you want to chase them, feel free, but we'll do it out of initiative.
No, I'm honestly thinking it's okay. I'm not caring about killing the 2 gargoyles right now. And we seem to have lost a person.
Man.
We lost Artemis.
Oh, from the Discord?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That's too bad.
He's still in game, though. We also still have the sleeping pixie dust.
Yeah, I can just go and kill him, though. Stab him while he's asleep and kill him, no problem.
Yeah, so you go kill the...
Sneak attack and an auto crit from sleep is, insta-death.
Yeah, his hit points are pretty low. I'll say that you can finish him off no problem as you...
And looks like he might have lost internet or something, because he also got DC'd from the game. It takes a second longer for the Roll20 server to connect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, damn. That's too bad.
Damn.
Well, you know what? I think we can just stop there then, how about? And we can start...
Yeah, I'm good with that. We'll start fresh from us killing
We can
this
kind of
guy.
start in this scene. I don't want to, there's not like too much to do here, but we might as well just start if Josh is gone.
Okay. As long as we don't go exploring the
Think
whole
he's
fucking
back.
thing for like
Just hop
an
back
hour
on
and
Discord if
doing
you wanna
absolutely
wait.
nothing.
It's up to you.
Oh yeah, he might be
Welcome back.
coming back.
Welcome back.
There he is.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hello.
We're just gonna end it.
Sorry, guys. Okay.
No, if you're back, you guys can. It's up to you if you want to. So I don't know when you get cut out, but the gargoyles, basically after all that big damage you guys did, they just flew into the corner of the room, and seemingly are not coming back. You don't hear any. We exited initiative, and you're all just kind of standing there, catching your breath.
Okay.
So if you guys want to, I'll tell you this: you've seen every room of the tomb. The only place where you saw anything kind of worthwhile was in Larok's room there, in the
I
room with
also
the.
Yeah.
assume
So do you
this
guys
is
want-
the moving stones here.
Yeah, so I should have mentioned too, as the spell went off, all of the stones in the room started floating.
Mm-hmm.
But when the spell faded, all the stones went down as well.
Okay.
So did you guys want to explore and loot this place now, or do you want to handle that at the beginning of next session?
I don't
Can we
mind
loot
I don't mind either
without
way.
having to touch our tokens? And just kind of like
Yeah, for
in
sure.
the mind.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just do theater of mind. You guys go back into the room. I'll just kind of give the brief synopsis. We don't need to role play it out. So you go in and you search through his desk, and you find more notes about all of the things that you've already heard about the believers and the delvers, and you find letters about a devastation orb that
Oh, joy.
he thinks that the energy that he senses is a devastation orb, and you basically get the sense that Larok has been using the believers to his own ends. You hear talks about him saying, "The cult of the Black Earth will accept me once again if I achieve this goal." You also find on his in his desk, you find a bag that seems to have some kind of magical properties. You find
like it holds a lot of things. I'm guessing.
you think it might. You think it probably holds a lot of things.
I finally got one of those bags of holding lots of things I've heard so much about.
Well, it's not as handy as some other ones, but
It's no cheeseburger backpack. But it'll do.
no, honestly, I still want to find a bag of tricks. Is my goal with this character.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hey, once I have proficiency with them, it's going to be amazing.
I will just let you know there is a quest that I have planned that if you do it, you will get a bag of tricks. So it's in the cards. So keep your eyes out. Anyway, you find 2 potions of healing, 1 potion of greater healing, and I'll write all this in the chat. You find 2 like yellow diamonds that seem to be emanating some sort of magic as well. You find Grund's necklace sitting on his desk.
I'm not touching that.
There it is.
Also emanating magic.
Yeah, but if we stick that in the bag of holding, it won't be a problem.
True.
You find on his actual person, you notice that as he dies, like slowly these gloves that kind of had melded into his skin almost appear on his hands. And you sense some sort of kind of magic emanating from those. And also around them you see a ring, like a golden ring. It looks very fine craftsmanship, maybe magic as well. So I will write all of this in the chat. And also on in your handouts, there is, in one moment, a bag of holding handout that you can edit and put shit in there. As you look in, you find that there is a shit ton of gems in there.
Ooh.
You estimate it's like around 500 gold pieces worth of gems in the bag of holding.
Truly outrageous.
Truly outrageous.
Yeah, so you guys get a pretty nice score from this dungeon. And Harburg says, well, I think that these letters are definitely enough to implicate them in whatever the hell is going on down here.
I think we have enough time to go and get Elac for the council meeting.
Yeah, I think so. I'm sure he'll be very eager to join.
Was this guy a council member?
No.
No, I don't think this guy's even part of the town.
No,
as you kind of demask the guy, all of the monks and this guy.
Let's see who was behind this all, gang.
Yeah, Harburg doesn't recognize him. So I have no
Old
idea.
man Shivers.
I don't know no old man Shivers. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I assume he doesn't recognize Lark. He doesn't recognize any of these monk guys.
Yeah, exactly. None of them
Okay.
does he recognizes.
That's what I thought. That explains why nobody's talking about it.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we'll begin next session. As you guys are all kind of in this dungeon, gonna figure out what to do next.
Well,
You've kind of
Divvy up
go
that
ahead.
bad loot, but
the first thing I'm gonna do is look for Circlucker.
Okay. Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh no!
Do that right now.
I'll help you.
Oh
Since
no!
I am also
With advantage,
concerned.
because Agony is helping you as you guys run through it.
On that note,
Seven?
guys, I have to head out. I have something being called for in the other room, so I will catch you all next session.
Okay,
See you
sounds
soon.
good.
Bye.
Thanks for
Good game,
playing, John.
everyone. Had a lot of fun.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll
GG.
see you in 2 weeks. Yeah, so it just takes you like a few minutes, but with Agony's help, you find it. You find him, no problem. Her, no problem.
Her. How dare you?
Sorry. So yeah, we'll pick up here. You've collected Circluckers. You guys are kind of figuring out what to do. Grund is waiting for you at the other entrance.
Ruin, you will not believe the crap we just saw.
I'm gonna type out all these magical items that you found and stuff, and I also, as I said, the bag of holding. Now, you can edit it and add stuff into that inventory. So
Can you post
whenever
the Grund storyline?
give you Grun's hole,
Because I still
I
don't believe you.
I will take a. You know what? I will take a picture of like where it says
It's
stuff
just like
about.
screenshot.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the
I mean,
book.
I have the book.
Use
I
the
don't have,
snipping
like,
tool.
He has the
Oh.
book. Yeah.
Yeah.
physical
I have the
book.
actual book. I don't. There's no
You can-
Prince of Apocalypse
Analog.
book thing.
not digital. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
I,
digital. I can show you what the digital is. I can give it to you.
Well,
Well, I mean, we'll talk about that
Sure.
yeah.
because
Uh,
I do a lot of work fucking uploading all this shit, but it's not that bad. But let's what was I gonna say? Yeah, I will tell you. I will post for you Grun's shit, but I swear he's part of the believers. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that.
Is he supposed to be like this dumb guy too?
No.
Yeah, basically he's
Yeah.
just like he's like they
A
use him
muscle.
as their bodyguard, but
Mhm.
he doesn't necessarily like know what's going on.
He's an
Here.
associate, not an actual part.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
There's
I mean,
the whole book.
I'm like adding a lot
Oh,
to the book.
sorry, wrong
because
person.
It's
Wrong
not very it's not very like they don't give you a good story behind it really. They just tell you like there's these believers and there's this and there's that, but they don't really tell you why anyone's doing what they're doing or
Gotcha.
like the motives of the cultists. You kind of have to
Make it up.
fill in some gaps with that stuff. So there's definitely a lot of the kind of connecting tissue that I'm adding in with that kind of stuff.
And I think it's great.
Yeah, you've done a good job with it.
Pretty
The orb that he was touching, like how big? Like, did we pull it out of the wall, or can
You
it be
see,
pulled out of the wall?
it looks like it's part of this structure.
Okay.
Like it kind of
Okay.
it's built into the wall, and
Gotcha.
as you kind of like look around, you start to get the feeling that all the statue in his room was also dwarven, like of a dwarf, and all of these corpses around the room look like they're dwarf size, and you get the idea that this was like an ancient tomb.
This is,
And these rocks, like you're not sure what the deal with the floating rocks is, but
that's the wrong page.
maybe there was some kind of like they would do work on the rocks, and that's why they would make them float. It's basically like
I
a
guess
workshop, like a stone workshop, and they use this magical ability so that they can more easily work the stone.
This room gives me the creeps.
Magic
Yeah,
gloves,
no point.
magic ring. What else did you get?
Sweet loot.
Magic. I have it all written down here. I think that's it.
And the 500 in the bag, but other than that,
But that's
Yeah,
okay.
500 in the bag. I think that was it. Yeah.
okay.
Great. Oh no, the
Great.
2 magical diamonds.
Oh, Oh, right.
Yellow magical diamonds.
Of hell.
And
I'm hearing
you
elemental
guys this
gems.
too.
Yellow diamonds
Sense of
behind all this.
Yeah.
The last one, it's not really a tangible loot, but
Oh, I feel it. Don't you worry.
I do feel it.
Oh, we finally beat up.
yeah. All right. So next session we'll start here, and well done, you guys. I finally made Red Larch safe.
Hey,
Made
you
Red
thought
Larch
you were
great.
going to go
Say
through
it
this
again.
last time at half health? Hell no.
Nope.
Yeah, I mean,
You have a lot more confidence in us.
Yeah, I thought you would like rest or something, but yeah, once you went in,
we didn't.
Yeah.
that's what I love about DMing though. It's like you never know. You
Mhm.
never know
Crazy
what's
kids
gonna
are gonna do.
happen. Like that was so great. The how your fucking Socrates fucked up my glyph of ward in there.
That
It
was
like
funny.
totally ruined it. that would have made all this a lot harder if you guys had been hit with that.
Nah,
Oh,
we
yeah.
would have used our potions and stuff. We actually had a lot of resources we didn't have to use.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
almost entirely
Yeah,
full.
yeah,
like,
actually,
explore
we're.
right now.
Yeah.
Like, I felt so fine. Like,
I still
Yeah.
have 3 spells.
I can see how fine you look.
I love the. I felt like I was gonna be okay because I knew that Agony had
Yeah,
some
yeah,
kind of
true.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah,
a
you-
potion on me. Savelin had healing. Like, I didn't feel like I was gonna die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
resource-wise, we're
I think
actually
the
pretty well.
the gargoyles didn't really work out because they kind of came in after you had already pretty much killed the priest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I was like, at that point, I figured they didn't really have anything to fight for, so they would
Yeah.
have just dipped.
Yeah,
But-
Because-
it's just a waste. It's just a waste of time
Dust
at that
after
point.
he died or something.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the how do you want to do this had already happened. So it was like, yeah, the gargoyles. They don't necessarily need
don't
to
give a
keep
shit.
fighting this thing out. Yeah, they don't need to fight the death here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Is Fluff still back in the room?
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
John killed him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
John
While you
put the
DC'd.
dagger through his
Okay.
dusty neck. All right, cool. Well, yeah, good game, everyone. That was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Another dungeon down.
Yep.
All right. So our next game is going to be in 2 weeks on Tuesday. I don't know what day it is. The 7th, I think,
Yeah.
of November.
Are we gonna see the people next
people?
time?
What people is
People
that?
we're supposed to say. The people we're supposed to make the town safe for.
Oh, the
Yeah.
delegation.
So they
Yeah.
you
I'll be
would
here soon.
let's see. It's the 20th. So they
I think
should
they're
be
arriving
here
tomorrow.
They should be here any day. Yeah. Tomorrow will have been a 10-day from when you left. So yeah, they should be around any day.
Perfect timing.
Mm-hmm.
No wall
Yeah,
they're getting here.
needed to
Exactly.
be built.
Because they're definitely getting here. Yeah, no walls.
I'm gonna make the cultists pay for
What cult have we killed all of them?
it.
Uh,
They used
we
their
had
lives.
this plan. It was huge. It was fabulous.
It's a very, very big plan.
Yes.
we did not need it.
Nice. Yeah,
Black
I,
Earth Cult all love me. They tell me all the time I have the best plans.
I know these cultists.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, not most occultists are bad, but not all of them. You know,
There are fine people amongst these cults.
There's
but
summoning
there's
these
some
elements.
bad cultists.
I feel like they're bad people, cultists, and implausibles on both sides. Actually, that's fair. That's true.
Yeah.
I know. I was thinking about what was going to happen since you guys just dipped out of town, and all this shit had gone down last session. I was like, I don't think anybody in town like necessarily likes these people. They like everybody's probably scared of them.
We just kind of bullied them around.
Finally.
I was like, I don't think like I'm pretty sure they would all think that you guys did all this crap.
This fucking scary circus of people comes by and all this shit happens in the town within the next like week.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, but we did like do things for the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
no, for sure.
You think they would? I mean, we did that whole like wrestling thing with Grund. You think they'd love us after that?
You'll be on their good side after this for sure.
Yeah,
you've proved yourselves. But they didn't. They were suspicious of you. You weren't the
It made sense.
nicest, most like harmless looking people.
Nobody saw us do any of these things. That's only speculation.
Yeah, that's true too.
Let's
face it.
When Harper confronted us in the square town with a bunch of armed guards, I was like, "Oh, he's gonna try and kill us, isn't he?"
I was chomping at the bit. I was like, "Yes, twists."
Yeah, I was like, "Well, I guess Harper's like the one guy who you've won over."
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
no, it's fun.
Despite the fact he has caught more of our abuse than any other person in town.
What would you do if a shifty pimp, a slut, 2 muscle men, and assassin came into your town?
Yeah, not the nicest, not the most heroic looking.
Hey, we're implausible.
When you put it that way.
Oh man, that's awesome. Well, I'm excited. Now we're gonna start getting into the real kind of meat of the story. Also, everybody's gonna level up to level 4.
Oh, we are?
Ooh.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, we did it.
Yeah, and
finally reached it.
Oh shit, I get a feat now.
Ooh, yeah.
18 charisma.
I have so many ideas.
I've got my eyes right on that Sentinel feat, and no one's gonna get past me.
Oh, Sentinel? Oh, I love that feat.
Sentinel would be amazing. Yeah, Sentinel would be amazing on Palouse.
No, I'm not doing it on Palouse. I was even thinking.
Okay.
I was thinking Charger.
Maybe.
Or either Charger or I'm actually just looking for feats because I was kind of hoping maybe there's some kind of cleaving feat or some kind of feat that allows me to hit more than one person.
Oh, great weapon fighter, I believe.
Is it? Is that one?
Yeah, great weapon. I think that has a cleave built into it.
I thought it was a Polar Mastery that has the extra hit. I don't know if you can hit.
It has an extra hit, but I believe great weapon fighting has an actual cleave built into it. I know it has a power attack.
I'd love to be able to do some more AoE because I feel like that kind of fits with my character.
Your Zealot Aura does a lot of AoE already. That's already super.
Right, and then you add it on top. It's like, woo.
Yeah.
Kill.
That's kind of why I was thinking.
I know they did me and you get on opposite sides of something, and just with me having Sentinel, they just can't leave, and if they ever try and hit you, I just get a free shot of them.
That's true. Yeah, actually, when you two work together, it doesn't matter who has the Sentinel. Savage Attacker is also a great option too.
Yeah, Great Weapon doesn't have a cleave. No cleave.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
No.
What it does have is still really good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking, see if I can't find something, even if it's Unearth Arcana or something, or.
Yeah, for sure. Just show me whatever you find, but I'm pretty loosey goosey with these things. As you guys have maybe noticed. So, yeah.
The website I use is down right now, so I can't look.
Yep, OrcPub rip. Is that I did make the right assumption, or?
No, I'm using rpg.rem.uz.
It has a big list with Unearthed Arcana stuff.
It has every book.
Oh, I think I might know what you're talking about.
That's right. You shared me that one time.
Oh yeah, that link. That stopped working a few weeks ago. I have a link that works right now. Let me go and link that to you if you like.
Well, I mean, it was working 10 minutes ago. It just went down.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I was using
Was it RPG REMUS?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working for me right now. So.
Oh, maybe it's working right now. Maybe back up.
Depends who it works for and when it works for them.
It's not working right now for me.
So I was looking through feats, and I found one that might be what you're looking for. It's called Martial Adept, and it pretty much just gives you 2 of the maneuvers from the Battlemaster archetype, and I think some of the maneuvers might have cleaving aspects.
Yeah, there is. There is a...
Oh, that's what it was.
Nice.
Oh, dude, show me that.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do I actually get the dice, or do I just get the maneuver? How does that work?
You get one die and 2 maneuvers.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll use that.
You're just working Kareem into.
Also, this site I linked is really good. It's an actually really well organized, searchable database for pretty much all
Link
the
where?
D&D content.
Into
The one I just
roll
linked in-
20. He's off roll
Let me
20.
link in the Discord too.
Oh, I'm not on roll 20.
Oh, okay. Great Weapon Master has sort of a thing, but it actually conflicts with your rampage. Because it triggers when you drop or score a crit. Yeah.
Drop someone.
Yeah, Martial Adept gives you some combat maneuvers in Battle Master and Superiority Die. And yeah, that website that I have that link right now, it's amazing for just resources and info for 5e.
One of the new feats, Cruel, is also pretty badass.
That's the Matt Mercer one, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that one too?
The
I'm not
cruelty
too familiar
points.
It gives you cruelty points. They're d6s that you get to tack on for damage and a few other things, I believe.
That does sound pretty fun.
Savage Attacker's always great, especially if you're using a great axe.
Yeah, Savage Attacker is good. I wasn't sure. I really like the idea of charging though.
Yeah,
because it
actually,
gives-
flavor wise, I could see that's definitely like probably a really strong choice.
Yeah.
I mean, just everything makes sense because like it gives me a +5 bonus, or +5 bonus to the attack damage. I get to knock somebody down or something. Yeah, I can shove them so I can knock them down or push them away. And it gives me 10 more feet, so if I'm raging, I get that extra 10 feet movement, so I don't lose my rage.
And just charging head first is a very Palouse sort of thing, anyway.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, it is. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Hmm.
I'll keep looking. Before the game starts next time.
I was gonna take Spell Sniper, but I mean the double range and the whatever, and then getting one extra just attack cantrip didn't seem as great. It's just upping my charisma +2.
Yeah, same here.
But you get to ignore the cover. I guess.
No,
No, that's
not-
sharpshooter.
not for Spell Sniper.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Your
it's-
range attacks
No,
ignore
it
half
does-
cover and 3/4 cover. Spell Sniper. I'm
Really?
reading it.
Oh,
It's
well.
I'm looking at it right now.
Oh,
Oh.
well. Still.
The what was I gonna say? Yeah, the
Says-
range thing. It's like it's cool, but it never really comes up in game.
Yeah,
you know,
not
you
a
never
lot.
really like.
Like,
Yeah, if you can't hit somebody at say like 80 or 60 feet, you're probably not going to be hitting them at 120. You know, it's just one of those weird.
Or they
things.
won't even be at 100.
Like, how often
exactly,
do people
yeah.
completely run away from you to...
Yeah.
Like 2 games in a row. Like
Also
I actually
the,
love that. Was a great combat. Like
It was.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
Mhm.
running it away. It's like made it really frustrating.
Good. I'm glad that made it interesting. I was like, fuck, you guys are gonna kill this guy before he even gets to his gargoyle minions. And
I've got a shtick room here. I can't even use it.
Oh, this has all the feats. Oh, you actually gave me the thing that has all the feats. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was looking through them, and as I started like reconsidering some of the new feats, I realized that they're not that great for Artemis.
I really want Spell Driver, but I'm not level 8.
But yeah,
so
Spell Driver's amazing.
I want
but
that.
yeah, that's the one where you can do the
2
other
spells in
one
one
is,
turn,
yeah,
pretty much.
that one's really cool.
Actually,
Barbed hide. Huh? What's
Almost,
that?
sort of, technically.
As an
yeah.
action,
Well,
you can
yeah. Now
cause
that I think
small
about it,
buffs
actually,
to
no,
shoot
that one's
over
not that
your
useful. Like for you, I could totally see it,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you have to be a
only-
Tiefling.
the only
Yeah, it doesn't really work for a warlock.
It like works for Hex and Misty Step, and that's about it. And I don't really need it that much
Huh.
because my Eldritch Blast is so powerful. So
Yeah,
I thought about the dual focus. I realized I don't really want to stack most of my concentration spells. So I'm kind of good. Level 8, I'll probably take Magic Initiate so I can get Shocking Grasp. But other than that, Charisma for now.
Yep.
Um,
I want that
Whoa.
succulent charisma.
Wow, there's some really cool things on here.
Yeah. I noticed there was a gambler feat, and I was like, God damn it.
I know.
Now
like-
you fucking give me gambler feet. I was like, oh wait, I already do.
Oh,
I
wait,
already
there's a
do all
gambler?
this shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You can. Yeah, yeah. Exactly.
I don't see it at all. Huh.
on the new feats, the Matt Mercer
extra
feats.
feats.
Extra
I
feats.
see. I see.
Yeah, right at the bottom.
Yeah, I like those feats. The DM in our other game put them up, and I couldn't resist stealing them.
Yeah, they're good ones.
Too bad there's
Yeah.
no like null feats.
Like race specific feats.
Well, there are a lot of race specific feats here. There's one for like tieflings called Barbed Hide. Looks really cool.
I'm so surprised that they didn't add gnolls into Volo's guide.
I know. I
think aren't they a monstrous race in there?
No, they're not.
Ah, yeah, they're like.
No?
I was shocked when I looked through Volos and gnolls weren't there. I was like, why are gnolls not in there? People love gnolls.
Yeah, I know. When are they gonna put gnolls in this goddamn game?
Yeah, I know. It's because I looked it up because when Ryan wanted to play one, we were kind of both looking up different ways to homebrew it, and yeah, they just like said that they can't. Basically, their like line was that they just can't be good because they're demonic.
It's stupid.
you know.
I've never been a fan of the always.
There's no
always
such
thought it
thing
was
as always.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I always thought it's kind of
If
weird
you
that
can make
gnolls are
something
so
up.
tied to demon. Yeah, like all gnolls being demonic has always seemed kind of weird to me. But then again, my first major fantasy setting I got super into was Warcraft stuff, and gnolls are just another animal race in that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cause
I mean,
they seem like an animal, but
yeah,
in
you
this
can
game,
play.
they're a
You can
demon.
play it off their animalistic tendencies. You don't have to go with their demonic ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, in our universe, there is another god called Hinaku
Exactly.
who has helped redeem some of these demonic beasts. So
Yeah, well, they don't know about that yet, so.
yeah, exactly. I'll
I
be
know that.
writing an essay to Mike Morals, and hopefully they'll incorporate Hinaku.
Yeah, I guess actually that would probably be Artemis's very first line after everything's done. Just look at pollution. Okay, now we're talking about the fucking eye. How many fucking eyes do you have?
Speaking of like mechanical content stuff, has anyone seen like the leaked table of contents for Xanathar's guide?
Yeah, I'm excited to
Mhm.
get that.
Yeah, Zealots are going to be official. Divine Sorcerers are going to be official.
Yeah, actually, I did want to mention that because I'm interested to see if how they've changed them. And for both of you guys, we'll just talk about the changes that if they have changed them.
Mhm.
We'll just talk about the changes, and if we think that the changes are good, we'll do them. But I won't make you guys. I definitely will not make you guys change your characters at all. But if you like the changes and we think they make sense, then we can.
Wait, the changes of what?
I think the favored soul or divine soul is getting wings. I think that's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. So
Oh shit.
so basically, the path of the zealot and the divine soul are becoming official when Xanathar's guide is published. But they might be different from the Unearthed Arcana versions. So when that comes out, I have the book pre-ordered, and I'm going to get it at the end of November. So when that comes out, we can look at the changes and see. And what I was just saying is that I will not make you guys change your characters, but if you want to change your characters,
Sure.
depending on what the changes are, if you like them and they make sense, we'll do them. But I'll leave it up to you guys.
I mean, I was already talking to you about maybe slightly changing what the thing does for my character.
Yeah.
I mentioned that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very open to like changing things as we go. You know, I've mentioned to other players that a few other players have talked to me about like switching their subclasses at one point, and so that's possible for anyone to like. You know, as long as there's some story reason that makes sense, or if it's just like a technical thing that we're working out the kinks of. Either way, I'm definitely down to adjust things as we go. I'm a pretty damn loosey goosey DM. I hope you guys are okay with that.
Yeah,
no problem.
Yeah, fine. You hear that, Kyle? You're not roped into this nature thing forever. You can still go back to Bahamut.
Yeah, I'm
Still
kind of
time.
interested to see what the new like oaths are gonna be. I think
I know it's Conquest and it's a Grave, I believe. Or no, not Grave. Conquest and
Redemption.
Yeah, I think maybe Redemption.
Yeah, Wrath of
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
Wrath of the Unearth are kind of for Redemption, and that sounds interesting, but kind of annoying. So I don't know. I'll take a look at these.
Yeah. Your options are open.
Have you heard about Tiamat? and her rich Church of Conquest.
I could become a Conquest Paladin for Tiamat. That sounds kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it would be
We'll have to kill
evil.
you.
I mean, you guys are on the verge of an evil campaign anyway, so.
Well, my faith in Bahamut
Bordering.
is correct,
tab.
so switch
I
a team.
think we're basically all like neutral characters, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm
you definitely
neutral good.
all walk the line there. Yeah, I'd say Sablin's probably got the most.
Yeah, Sablin's
I'd say
like the good boy
Sablin's
out
like
of
a
all
good-
of us.
Yeah.
I'm the good boy, and I'm the one who gets crapped on by fate the most role-wise.
Yeah.
So I can definitely see, hey man, screw the fates. I
Yeah.
am switching teams.
Like I'm like my character is not good, but he's not evil.
Yeah, the best character, the most good-hearted character is a black dragon. So let's leave it at that.
Who knows? Maybe next session, my character will start, wearing some
Like-
black eyeliner and be, the Conquest Paladin.
Like John says he's a neutral good or sorry, yeah, what is it? Chaotic good
neutral?
character.
Or
He's-
chaotic
he's-
good, yeah.
He thinks he's chaotic good. His actions are not chaotic good. They're straight up chaotic evil, or sorry, no, chaotic neutral. Because he stole from the tomb or whatever. Like, I don't know about that being a good thing. I don't know about that. Like, that doesn't seem like a good character
Details.
thing to do. Or like peeing on like the dead body.
I'm also
Or-
very don't take alignment all that seriously. I don't think it's don't let it let it restrict you.
Yeah.
I think it to a point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just I care
If
more
you
about
start
your-
murdering innocents, I mean, it's kind of against
Yeah.
you a bit.
Yeah, but what I'm
Like
saying
having
is,
a lawful good paladin stand on the tables in a tavern and just disrupting everything just because it's funny.
Yeah, we've had some interesting experiences.
Yeah. Well, luckily
the
we
thing
got
I
a
tell
pretty
my
good group in that regard.
Yeah.
The thing I tell my players is your alignment matters, but it's in reverse. It doesn't determine your actions. Your actions determine the alignment. So
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
exactly.
I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
Like, 'cause
got
I'm never
pretty- I
gonna
got
tell
pretty-
you like.
I get pretty tired of the whole like, hey, we should try and capture these people and not kill them when we're fighting them after that whole bandit thing way at the beginning. I was like, man, this is gonna work out the whole way if I'm doing this every fight.
mhm.
Yeah.
One of my most delicious moments as DM is one of my good players coming to me and says, "Josh, I have myself as good, but I think I'm kind of neutral now, and I don't know." I'm just like, "Oh man, it's your character." Yes, my dark apprentice.
Yeah. Nice.
Exactly. Oh boy.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna log off, but thank you guys for playing. That was a lot of fun,
Of
and
course.
I'm really excited to start getting into the next chapter.
Amen.
Ooh,
And I'll
Sam,
post-
Which element we're gonna be fighting next?
Ooh.
Wind, fire, air? We don't know.
I suspect it might be more Earth.
I completely messed with the word in that, didn't I? Water is one of them, I think.
Yeah.
Huh.
How
There's
about we
some-
fight the B team? Let's fight the B team cultists, like ooze, ice, like lightning, and sand. Let's fight those guys.
A bunch of samurais come up and like, oh, these are the metal cultists?
Nice.
There's some really cool shit. I'm just reading all these fucking feats. Like empathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Never heard of it, but it's so cool. you get proficiency in the insight, and then you also, when you see a humanoid within 30 feet of you, and you can make a wisdom insight check contested by their charisma deception check, and if your check succeeds, you have advantage on all attack rolls and ability checks against that target until the end of your turn. Kind of cool. Kind of interesting.
I didn't even see that one.
It's
Nice.
from some
God,
under
God damn it! Now I gotta go through them again.
You missed the spot.
All right. Good night, guys. I will see you in a couple weeks,
Alright, good.
Catch you
and I
later.
will post.
Alright.
I'll post that Grund stuff for you, Ryan, to prove it.
Okay. I still don't believe you.
All right. I'm out of here.
Night, Eric.
Night.